Welcome to my live here with Crystal Ann. This is our first official live right back here on the channel. I'm so excited to be able to bring the lives back to you guys at Hangout Live. So this is going to be a test run today. We're going to find out together what hiccups, what things I need to change, if it's going to lag at all on the internet or the sound. So today's kind of a test walkthrough. I already tested it in the background with the Besties the other day. I think I have it dialed in. As you guys join in, make sure you guys tell me hello. Tell me where you guys are from. What are you guys crafting on? And are we already moving on to Christmas projects? Yes, we are. If you're working on Halloween, that is okay. I'm moving on. All right, so as you guys are joining in, I can see we've got hello. Another thing to please keep in mind is I am a one-man band show, okay? I used to have a Getta. Sometimes Brittany did it for me over on Design Bundles, and I'm alone here. So I'm running this live by myself. So if stuff happens, bear with me. I'm trying to make it through. The second thing, I know I look like I'm okay. I actually have COVID, but I'm okay. I feel a little bit yucky today. I'm positive, but we're going to make it through. So if I get to feeling too bad, I'll let you guys know. But so far, I think I'm okay. I've got some water here to keep myself hydrated. Hello. I see Indiana, Florida. Thank you so much, Kelly. Will this be available? Yes, you can watch this on the replay. So if you guys are coming in from the replay after the fact, hello, welcome in. This video will stay here. I wanted to do this live. I already did the unboxing of the Silhouette Cameo 5 at the show, so I don't need to do that. Now, in order to set this up, if you need help to show you how to set it up, just watch my Curio 2 or my Portrait 4. It's going to show you how to set it up and do the update. So simply watch that piece on those and you're good to go. I want to get to the real stuff, okay? I want to go right into this. I want to do matless cutting. I want to hear the sound, which I've already done a test today. I wanted to keep this as real as possible. So I've only done one test cut to really dial this in on something. Because if you watch my Portrait 4, you guys know I tried to do matless cutting with print and cut. Girl, I got it down. I figured it out. So we tested it. The sound is unreal. You're about to be mind blown. But I want to do that. I want to show you guys matless cutting at that 4.75. I want to cut fabric today. We're going to try it with the auto blade, but if not, I do have the rotary blade. We're going to try vinyl. We are going to try Caesar Easy Subli, which is a sublimation project. We are going to be doing the fabric, like I said. I'm going to do some bonded fabric. I'm trying to think of everything. Some cardstock. So buckle up, guys. Buckle those seatbelts because we're going to have a ton of fun. I'm so excited that you guys are here. All right, so here we go. We got Ohio in the house. Hello. All right, so let's go ahead and get started in this. If you guys are a bestie, which I can see you guys all in green, go ahead and give me a heart really quick. I want to see all of my besties. Oh my gosh, how cool was that when I did the heart? It actually did it. How did that? What? Is that a new feature? Like, what the heck? We got to figure that one out. That's really cool. Okay, so let's dive right into this. Number one, if you have not already purchased any of the new Silhouette machines, whether it's the Silhouette Cameo 5, the Portrait 4, or the Curio 2, or you have an older machine and you're looking to upgrade your software to like the business edition, etc. If you use my link, which I have pinned at the very top of this comment here, you'll see it at the very top of even the description of this video. If you use my link to purchase your new machine, which is from Mimic Vinyl, I'm going to have a free webinar all week long. So November 6th through the 10th, I'm going to have a webinar, multiple classes every single day, going over every detail that you need to know about Silhouette Studio. And I'm going to have a day dedicated to the Silhouette Portrait 4, the Cameo 5, the Curio 2, etc. If you guys are a bestie, so if you have not joined my Besties membership, definitely check that one out because Besties are automatically included and you don't have to purchase a machine. If you are a bestie, I've also made you this month a free printable. This is going to give you guys those cut settings that you're going to need. So we're going to be able to keep track. So as we go along, we're going to dial in our cut settings, and this is going to help you do that. You're going to get free PNGs, free SVG files, and there's a lot more fun stuff going on behind the scenes. You don't want to miss it. So also check out that Besties membership if you haven't already. I think I've got that. If you purchase my machine from me, you're going to email me. I'm going to go ahead and pop that up here really quick, and then we're going to get started. If you guys purchase your machine using Mimic Vinyl or even the Amazon link that I have below, which is from Mimic Vinyl, all you have to do is email me the name that you used to purchase it, or if it was from Amazon, screenshot your order. You can even just screenshot your order, honestly, and I will add you to that list so I can add you to that free webinar. All right, here we go. It's been 8 minutes. We're diving in. Let's get started. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hide this. If you watch it on the replay, you're going to have it. And let's pop this up here. So show me some love, hit that like button, because if we want the lives to stay on Crystal Ann, we've got to get the video going. All right, here we go. Let's get started. Project number 1. Let's do a print and cut. I'm going to bring this up here, but I want to try to bring me in the corner. I'm going to drop me down here in the corner so you guys can still see me. Our very first project that we are going to be doing, oh, let's see here. Hold on. Let me add, give me just a second. Y'all give me just a second. I'm actually going to add Tara as a moderator. There we go. Hold on one second. I think I got it. I think managing. I don't know which one it is. Either way, Tara, I think I've got you. All right, so I've added Tara in here. She's going to try to help out today. She's got a busy schedule, but she's going to try to help us as a moderator in case we end up with anything crazy. Here we go. Project number 1, we are going to be making these really fun print and cut money holders. So these money holders here, these ones in particular, I actually grabbed over on Design Bundles. If you guys are one of their, like the Plus membership, they have this for free. So this is there. All of the designs as well as the files that I'm using today are linked down below. All right, so I want to show you guys, we are making a 12 by 12 print and cut. We are cutting it matless. All right, now I'm going to show you how do you change your mat. How can we change this to do a 12 by 12 print and cut? So I've already brought these in and they're actually individual. Let me see, hold on, I had them all selected. These are actually individual. Okay, so I brought one in and then I'm just going to undo. I'm going to put it back where it was. So I just duplicated it 4 times. All right. So in order to get your registration or your print border to go away, that is that 8.5 by 11, what you need to do is come up here to File. You're going to go to Print Page Setup. I don't think you guys can see that piece right there. Let me double check. No, it's not going to pop up for y'all. There's actually a little pop up here and you're just going to choose your printer and then you're going to change your page size to 12 by 12. Like I said, I know you guys cannot see that because of the screen share. It's not going to let me show you everything. But once again, you're going to have a dialog pop up. You're going to change it to 12 by 12. If you don't have a 12 by 12 setting, or if, say, for example, you're using 11 by 17, choose tabloid. But if you don't have a 12 by 12 setting, like I have a 12 by 12 craft printer, you're just simply going to go to custom and put in those dimensions. Okay. And then once you hit OK, your border is going to go away and it's going to be available for the print and cut. Now, this is so easy. Silhouette has actually changed and upgraded their software with a bunch of new stuff. So it is auto. Listen, I was paying attention, but there was so much stuff at this show. I don't even know. Okay. I couldn't even keep up with everything, but it was called auto something. But either way, where it adds these red lines, auto cut for us, Silhouette Studio has become easier than ever. So all you're simply doing is getting it here to add your registration marks in case you're new. You're just simply going to come over here, turn on your registration marks. See, I've got those there on. I can turn them off. So these are the registration marks. And then just back to page setup. I have chose that my media size is 12 by 12. And then I went, if you're going to do matless cutting, this is only if you're doing matless cutting, change your cutting mat to none. All right. So somebody actually, one of my viewers told me that because I thought whenever I had it set on auto that it would have just figured that out for me and it didn't. So if you purchase the Silhouette Portrait 4, it's also going to do it matless. I know. Amazing. All right. So here we go. So everything is on here. I need to adjust because it actually came outside my print border there a smidge. I'm going to bring that back in here. Okay. Looking at this, that red border here, everything's good to go. And I know I'm talking super fast right now. I'm so excited to even be live. It's insane that I'm live. I feel I'm just going to get back in the hang of things. But you can watch this on the replay and you can slow it down a little bit. All right, so now we're good to go. This project's going to be super duper easy. We're just going to go ahead and send it to the printer. I'm going to do it on this page. So we're going to hit the printer. All right. And let me see if you guys can see that. Hopefully you guys can. Of course not. It's going to bring up that print dialog. Let me go ahead and remove this. I'm coming back up here. I'm going to stop screen share. I want to make sure you guys are seeing this. So I'm going to go ahead and present screen share. That's the only thing I hate about or dislike about that. Okay, so I'm going to hit share. Here we go. Now, perfect. So this is what you're seeing. You're seeing a print dialog box. And so before I hit print, I'll actually go back so it doesn't go away. So you guys can see 12 by 12. It's perfect. If you don't go change that in your print page setup, it's going to try to just print out an 8.5 by 11. But if you're struggling with that, I will make a whole separate video on that. Trust me, because I'm like, we've got to do a whole thing on print the cut. Plus, if you join my free webinar, we're going to go over it again. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and stop screen share. And we are going to present. And we are going to choose this. All right, here we go. Perfect. Now let me make sure I've got you guys back here. All right, we're back. So now I've just went ahead and hit print. Now, let's pray it prints because, you know, there's always got to be those hiccups. And whenever I first started testing about a couple hours before the show, this is the one thing I tested. My printer would not start printing. And I was like, there's always going to be something. Also, I did purchase, if you guys are a bestie, you guys see me unbox it the other day live, but the Canon, I purchased the Canon TS9500. I have it linked down below. It is a craft printer. I've wanted it for years and I finally splurged. You can do 11 by 17, but you can do 12 by 12. So we can print our own pattern paper. It was designed for crafters. Like I said, it's linked below. I'm just waiting for this to finish printing. In the meantime, let's go ahead and hit send and come over here and get our cut settings. Now, one thing I want to talk about, this is a thicker cardstock that I had found on Amazon. And the cardstock plain with the other cardstock I'm fixing to use in a minute is actually perfect. But this one's a little bit thicker, so I actually need to adjust my cut settings. But I'm not going to because I want to show you guys the repeat button because, yes, the repeat is back. If you guys missed that from the Silhouette Cameo 4, the repeat button is back. So I'm going to show you guys how to use that one today. All right, so it's just finished printing here for us. Just give me a second. So I have it set on cardstock plain. It's auto cut, and then the blade is obviously detected. So for that cardstock plain, it is blade depth of 3, force is 20, and the speed is 4. Now, the one thing with the Cameo 4, it has more force than before, and it's faster than ever. I think like 144%. It's crazy on the fastest settings. All right, here we go. Let me drop. 1 second. I want to make sure you guys can see this. Remove. All right. Here's our printed. Look at this. 12 by 12. Is this not crazy? I'm going to see if I can swap this around. Hopefully it's not going to. Hold on. I thought I swapped it, but I didn't. So I'm hoping that you guys can see this without the camera trying to wash it out with the exposure. This is a 12 by 12. That is crazy. That is absolutely crazy. So the one thing I love about a Silhouette, so I'm really diving into this, is that matless cutting. This is crazy. So here we go. I'm fixing to show you guys. So all I'm going to be doing over here is hitting send in a second. So I'm going to leave it on this camera because all we're hitting is send, okay? You can use the included mat. It does include the mat. And since I didn't unbox this with you guys today, but I've unboxed it at the show, it does come with a roll holder. If you do need one, it does come with it. It comes with your machine. You just attach it separately. I want to show you all that today. Here we go. Moment of truth. All right. So I've made sure my pinch rollers are moved where I want them to be. I'm going to line. I'm lining this up with the arrow. There's a little arrow right here. And I'm going to push the arrow in. Okay. And then now we're going to go ahead and hit send. It's asking me on my machine. I know you guys can't see that, but it's just asking me if I've loaded cardstock plain and the auto blade is in, and it is. So I'm going to hit send. So here we go. So this is going to go ahead and read the registration marks. I'm going to try to be quiet to see if y'all can hear it. In the meantime, too, I'm going to check comments. Let's see. You make it look so easy. Thank you so much, Kelly. I got the 9500 too. Yay! That is awesome, Alicia. How long have you had it? Do you love it? Okay, so you're always going to hear the blade, right? Listen to this cut. So much quieter. So apparently these machines are now quieter than even Cricut machines by their little decibel things. Listen, I'm not into all that. They said it at the show, but it is now officially the quietest machine, I believe, on the market. But you guys can hear that. Hopefully you guys can pick that up. It is so, so cool. Let's see here. Later has to mention her club, or let's see. Hold on. Let's see. What is a good, let me see, I can't see that. Let's see. Wait. Oh, girl, she mentioned her club. Yes, I do have a Besties membership. I'll go ahead and mention it again while that's cutting out really quickly. So with my Besties membership, each month you can sign up for a newsletter where you kind of get it all there. If not, it's in the background in the community tab. And so you can sign up. I have a link. It's at the very top of my description down below. And I give you guys free printables, SVGs, PNGs, all kinds of fun stuff. But we have a lot more fun stuff going behind the scenes. So definitely check it out. All of my besties here can attest. So besties, let everybody know. Don't tell them what they're missing, but tell them they're missing out. Tell them if you think it's worth it. Let them know. Okay, so watch this. I'm going to look at it because before you unload, you want to check it, right? So I'm just going to push on it like this. I can tell it didn't cut all the way through. So before I unload it, we're going to go ahead and hit the repeat. So there is a little circle on the top of this Cameo 5. We're going to press it, and then it's going to go ahead and redo it again. So with this repeat, it actually cut it absolutely perfect. And I decided I'm just going to leave it alone because then you get to see the repeat process. But I will dial that in. So that's part of what this free printable that I made you guys this month. I'm going to really dial in some cut settings for y'all so we can really have all of that information. But this is a different kind of cardstock. This stuff is super, like, it's like glossy in a sense, but not glossy. It's matte, but it's very, very thick. Let me show you one. And once again, I got it on Amazon. I do believe I have it. Oh, I'm trying to show you guys. It is super duper thick. All right, let's see here. That's best $5. Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. Worth every penny. Thank you, girls. Okay. Will you please, I think I did that again. What is a good printer for crafting, sublimation, etc.? Not too expensive, just starting off. So if you're wanting to get into sublimation, one thing I've really been preaching here on the channel is if you convert an Epson Echo tank that everybody's done, we've all done it. I've lost over $800 to $1,000 converting 3 of them. I had to toss them out. A lot of people have success. The biggest thing with those is make sure that you print something at least every single week. So there's a lot of people to attest that they're good. So if you want to really be on a budget, you can convert one. If not, I definitely would save my pennies. And what I like to do is Heat Press Nation. I've talked about it before. They sell their return or used models, and you can get them for like $100 less or so. So that's a place if you're trying to say, just really get the real thing. And it's just going to be, but they're still going to back up the warranty and all that kind of stuff. So I would check that out. Here we go, right? So I'm testing again and we went through. So we're going to unload it. Oh, I was fixing to hit go again. No. How do I stop it? Push pause. I already did. Stop it. Hold on. Okay. Nope. Wait. I don't want it to do it again. How do I? Ah. I'm like, no. Pause. Hold on. She probably wants to. I'm like, no. I'm actually going to. I pulled it out. Hold on. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how do we stop it. Don't ever do that, by the way, guys. I'm going to turn mine back on. Okay. You should be able to pause. I couldn't find my pause button on here, but that's why it's always good to see. I make mistakes too. I accidentally hit the to redo it again, and it sucked it right back in. I could not get it to pause, and I couldn't see a pause over here on Silhouette Studio. So if somebody knows that, definitely comment that down below. But either way, I did not want it to take off again because we're good. Look at this. Look at this. So the really cool thing about the matless cutting is it holds onto it for you. So if you think, oh, it didn't cut all the way through, it is meant to do that. You'll see it later on when we work more with the cardstock. So now all you're simply having to do, I'm going to drop y'all down below. All we're having to do is bend it like that. Is that not insane? Well, you guys can see that good. I'm actually going to hold on. I'm going to try not to bump my camera too much. I'm going to bring that lighting down just a smidge. But look at that. Edge to edge. There is the, like, what do you call it? The offset. I mean, it is so clean and crisp. And like I said, it's just holding it for you. So you're just going to bend it like that. So if you guys are not sold on a silhouette yet, this feature right here alone is insane. So I'm super duper excited about this. I was trying to get it to pop off. There we go. And then one more. I just kind of like to bend mine just to kind of get a clean cut, if you will. Let me pop y'all back up here. All right, there we go. Hopefully you guys can see. Listen, I don't even know what camera. This is where, like I said, I'm on my own now. All right, there we go. And I'm going to pop back over here, make sure what you guys are saying. I had to hit settings. There we go. Whoop. I pushed all kinds of stuff. Y'all hold on just a second. Okay, there we go. How cool. I want to be a bestie. Yay, Karen, come join us. You have to do it. How did you sign up? There is a link. Let me actually drop a link for you guys really quick. So y'all bear with me 1 second. Let me do that really quick for y'all. All right, let's go to, y'all just bear with me for 2 seconds. Let me go ahead and drop this link. I was going to do it before because I put it in the pinned for shopping. So if you guys do want to shop the machine for the webinar, that's at the very top. It's pinned here. And I think with the service, it's not going to let me. But if you look at my channel, I really wish I could have done that. Okay, if you actually go in the description of this video, that's the best way I can tell you because I can't go grab it right away. If you actually go into the description of this video right here at the top, you're going to see where it says join Besties membership. It has a little star next to it. You're going to click on that. So when you first look in that description down below, you'll see where it says join. So that's going to be my best way to tell you guys. Love it. Let's see. All right, perfect. So these are awesome. Now let's keep going forward. I'm going to come back over here. All right, because we have lots of projects to do. Let me get a drink. So you guys, forgive me once again, if you guys are just now joining, I am sick, but they prescribed me Zyrtec D right now. And so it's kind of making me like thirsty. Very unprofessional, Crystal. All right, here we go. So we've got our really fun cutouts. All right, so you can do 4 to every 12 by 12 sheet. Normally with the 8.5 by 11, we could have done 2, but we've got 4. So now I'm going to drop this down and let's put them together. What you're going to need, and this is also linked in the description. If you guys remember these from last year, they were super hard to find. You can just get a chapstick holder and pull these off, or you can actually order these and they come with a ton of them for like $4, I think. So you guys know Brittany. If you guys remember Brittany from Design Bundles, she did the comments down below. She did our live sometimes. She did Facebook and all of that stuff. She sells these on Etsy. I've linked them down below for you guys. You guys will see plastic chapstick holders or whatever. You're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. So check it out. If you guys want them, I'd grab them super early because they did sell out last season. All right, here we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to take these, and there's so many of these things to choose from out there. It's so awesome. All right, so I'm going to take, say for example, $10. You want to do $100. You could do whatever you want. So we're going to roll this up. All right, I like to have the tin showing like this. And then I'm going to pop it in there. So you're going to be able to see it like this. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to take a hot glue gun for this project. I'm going to get a little bit on this side here and this side here. And then quickly, I'm going to pop that down. So I'm just doing the sides. I didn't even do all the way around because you really don't have to do that. So you just can do the sides. I've learned a lot. Okay. Last year I was going all the way around that thing. You don't need it. What's going to happen? Is your money going to fall out? No. Now, if you really want it on there all the way around, you could definitely do that. Lots of different adhesives that you can even use, but glue gun makes quick work, right? So set that out of the way, and then I'll actually bring this back up and show you. So whenever they're ready, you're going to gift this. You can put this in stockings. This would be great for like a teacher's gift in the office. You're just going to put your money in there. How cute is this? I love it so much. These are so easy to make. Hey, Bestie, I'm so sorry. My Cameo 5 Plus won't be delivered. Yes. Now, I will tell you guys, if you purchase the Cameo, the Plus model or the pink, or you're going to get the marble, those are actually going to be a little bit later, like December and January and all that kind of stuff. So if you want the Cameo 5 now, you have to get it in this matte black. It's available now. You could decorate this. One thing I've thought about is taking like gold vinyl and putting it all over and do like a cheetah print, but I love the black. It's very modern and sleek. Also, I didn't even show you guys in case you haven't seen, check out this lid. It's very modern and sleek. It just opens like that. It's so cool. And we're going to play with these pinch rollers here in a minute too. The other thing about a Cameo 5 we're not doing today, I'm waiting. They're in the mail. I'm waiting for them to come. The Cameo 5 uses power tools, so you can actually do foiling, and so it makes the tool hot. You just pop it on here. There's no plugs or anything. It's really cool. You can do that as well as embossing. I believe embossing, there's another one that's going to go to this too. But like I said, the Cameo 5, if you order it right now, you're going to get it probably next week. You can order this. Use the link that I have for you guys pinned at the very top or in the description. All right, let's see. Yes, I would love the 5 plus. Me too. But they are out just a little bit further. And I think the 5 plus is only going to come in the white, just to be clear on that. All right, so everybody's seen this. This was a great print then cut project. We used the 12 by 12 matless. I mean, amazing. Here we go. So like I said, this design, I have it linked down below for you guys. And then make sure you guys purchase your little money holders with that link. All right, we got to support our friend Brittany. All right, let's see here. Hey, crafty friends. Hello, hello. Now let's move on to project number 2. I'm going to add us back to stage here. And let's go back to work. So project number 2, I have all my tabs up here. We're going to go back to design. I'm going to click my second tab. So that's what's really cool about Silhouette Studio 2 is I can have all these tabs open. These are projects coming up. I don't want to give you a sneak peek too early, but you can open so many tabs and work on multiple projects at the same time. I mean, it's awesome. Okay, so for our next one, this design is from Diva Watts Designs. I have it linked down below for you guys. And if you guys are a Besties member, this was our free file that it's not this one, but the Thanksgiving. We're doing a Thanksgiving turkey, and Diva Watts Designs gave it to us for us Besties. And I'm actually going live on Friday. And let me go ahead and actually do that. I guess I could talk to you guys like this. Hold on. All right, let me do this. Remove. There we go. I can tell you guys. So this design is from Diva Watts Designs. She donated the turkey file. It says, let's get, I can't remember, Besties. What do you guys let me know? Talk turkey to me, I think. It's cute turkey we're going to do for Thanksgiving. We are going to be making that live together. It's a free file. You have it if you're a bestie this Friday. So this Friday, 2 p.m., but you only besties can see the live. So we're doing that together, just so you guys know. But this file is linked down below. What you're going to need for this one. We're going to test out vinyl this time. So we're going to be cutting out vinyl, matless once again. And so what I have here, I've got some ribbon. I forgot to grab my zip tie. I'll grab it in just a second. We've got fabric. So we are going to, oh, this isn't for this project. Ignore me. We have ribbon. We have a wood round. Look how gorgeous this is. So the really cool thing about this design right here from Diva Watts, so she made it where you can bring it in multiple files. So she has it where you can put like a solid white piece of vinyl on the back. And then she has the red piece of vinyl. You could do whatever colors you wanted. And then she has the piece of the words that we're going to do another piece. But what I'm actually doing is I painted mine. So I just simply took a plain wood round. You can get these from the Dollar Tree. You can grab them from Hobby Lobby, Michael's, or where I like to get them is from Amazon. You get several in a pack, a lot of bang for your buck. And so it looks like this. What I did was I took these two. I'm going to drop it so you guys can see. I took these two paints right here from Waverly. You can go grab these at Walmart for like $1 something. So I did this chalk paint right here. This is crimson. All right, so we have crimson, and then I like to always purchase the wax. So this is antique, hold on one second, antique wax. So antique wax, and then we have the crimson chalk paint. If you guys have been following me in my lives back on Design Bundles, you guys know I love to use chalk paint because it dries so fast. So I really love that. So what I did, I'm actually going to bring it back to stage. What I did was I brought this design in and I sized it out to a 12 by 12. And then what I did was I took the measurement. So I knew that, and I actually did like a little bit less than 12, but I knew that I needed it to be 6.64 high. And so then I just simply took my tape measure and I found the center, and then I came up and measured that. So I took a piece of washi tape, blocked it off, painted it red, then took that washi tape on the opposite side once it dried and did the wax. Awesome. Love it. So you could do stain, whatever. So here is this. Then you're going to simply need a piece of vinyl. I'm going to be using this one right here. Once again, we're going to load it in matless. If it doesn't cut the first time, we're going to do it a second time because I'm going to try to play with my settings. I'm going to up them just a little bit today. So we are testing that. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and transfer tape. We have our transfer tape. So I think that's pretty much it for this project. So let me make sure everything's out of my way. All right. And then let me just double check that everything seems like it's going good. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to bring you guys back to here. All right, so back inside of Silhouette Studio, what I'm going to do now is, like I said, it comes in a couple pieces. So I'm getting rid of this. She actually has it where you could bring it in 3 pieces once again, but I don't need those. I'm going to hit delete. One. Oh, maybe not. Might get back over here. I was like, what are you doing? So I'm going to go ahead and just scoot that out of the way. Is what I'm going to do. If you just move it over, you can actually save it for later, or you can simply click on it and hit delete. I'm going to click on those words, and I'm only changing them black just so you can see them. So here, we're back. So this is what we're cutting. So I need to make sure that is in a 12 by 12. I'm going to scoot it all the way up. And I may even, I'm going to bring it down just a little bit, honestly. I think it's going to be okay. But I'm going to bring mine in just a little bit. If I could get a corner. All right. I'm just bringing it in. I would just feel comfortable doing that. And so I'm going to bring mine up somewhere right about in here. I'm going to cutlass mat. I'm going to change my mat again. I'm going to tell it none. I know the auto, but I'm just going to go ahead and choose none. I've got this lined up. I think it's completely ready. I may even scoot it. Hold on. Scooting it over just a little bit more. All right. So once you're ready for this, I don't need to mirror. I don't need to do anything. I'm going to go ahead and hit send. All right. You can see our red border, which means it's ready for cut. I'm going to go over here and we're going to change this. So I'm going to go to vinyl, simply typing in vinyl, and then we're going to go ahead and choose adhesive. So vinyl matte. Now, like I said, I'm going to up this just a little bit. So I'm going to go ahead and do 3. And then I'm going to bring this up to, hopefully it doesn't cut all the way through because I'm really playing around with this. I'm going to do 18. And then that speed, I had it at, I'm going to go ahead and do 9. I'm bringing it up. I'm going to bring it up to 8. We'll find out. Here we go. We're going to find out together. I think everything is good to go. So now we can actually remove this. Same thing. I'm going to get ready to load it. I'm just going to get it here. All right. We're going to load it in. And then we are ready. So I'm going to go ahead and hit that send button. Once again, y'all guys can't see it. So we're going to find out together. Since I've decided to go ahead and change those settings there a little bit, we're playing with it live. This is probably not smart to play with it live, but whatever. If not, we'll play with it again. Let's see what you guys have. Yes, Mimic Vinyl shipped. They are really, really fast. So Mimic Vinyl is new to the channel here. I met them up at the show. They are amazing people. So I met, listen, I'm not good with names, but I met all of them and their wives, and they were so much fun. Like, even whenever we were on the dinner cruise, I seen their wives like get up and participate in like the conga line, and like, you would not believe how kind these people are. They are down to earth. They're totally us. And so I'm really excited to be partnered with them and have them here on the channel. So if you guys have not, Crystal, the speed was probably excessive. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stop. Hold on one second. Let me get back over here. I'm going to figure out my pause. I think it's this X button here. Oh, see? Okay, so the pause worked for me that time. I'm going to hit back. So that was extremely excessive. It definitely went way through. So let's go and adjust here. That's why we're live. That's why we're doing it together. All right, so we're going to go back since that did that. Let's go back. I have to remember too that I'm not using the Portrait 4 right now. I'm using the Cameo 5, and so I don't need to be excessive. All right, we're gonna do force of 12. I think that. Let's see if I can redo it actually. Let's see if I went here. I wanted to see if it would adjust itself back up. Glossy. 10, 5. Let's just try it. Okay, we're gonna try a glossy setting. I am going to cut a new piece, so bear with me for 2 seconds. All right. So don't get crazy with your speed. Okay, not matless. All right, and I'll have to double check. I want to make sure I didn't get anything in my blade. Okay. So we're gonna try that glossy. I've got it set at the blade depth of 1. We're just going to try it for now. I'll probably do the test cut just to see. So we're going to load it again. First of all, let's check our blade. Make sure I didn't hang up anything. No. Back in there. Hold on. I didn't cut. Oh, wrong side. I'm like, I didn't cut a straight line. All right, perfect. Now let's go and try it again. So we're going to go ahead and hit send. Send. And then if it, I was going to do a test cut, whatever. We're about to find out again. All right, so here we go. And in the meantime, this is actually matte, but I wanted to see, and the matte settings for the Cameo 5 may be absolutely perfect. We're about to find out. Okay, while that goes, we're going to see if that's going to work. In the meantime, I'm going to come back over here and double check comments. Let's see here. She is live now. Let's see. Hold the power button to turn the machine on and off. Okay, we've got that. I love that you do not need. I know that is my biggest thing here is that you do not need a mat. Now, please keep in mind, if you have the Silhouette Cameo 4, I don't know if the Cameo 3 did it, but I know that you could do matless cutting before. So that's not new technology. But the way that the roller bars and stuff is different. The speed force is better. The speed as well as the force is better on it. And I don't know if you could do matless cutting with the print and cut before. So somebody let me know if you could or not. But like I said, I don't think you could bring it all the way down to 4.75 either. So there's a few things that's different with that. But you could do previously you could do matless. I don't want to misconstrue that in any sort of way. All right, let's see here. But that's my feature so far, especially with the print and cut. I don't have to sit here and stick it on a sticky mat. Now, if you guys do not know, you haven't been following along, they also released the ES mat. So it's an electrostatic bed. If you're curious about it, go check out my Curio 2. You'll see some of that in demo. That's going to be perfect for our papercraft projects. It's static that holds it down, but you can cut multiple pieces of paper. So you can stack multiple pieces of paper on top of each other and cut multiple pieces at one time. So that's going to be cool in itself too. So that's something that's coming. As soon as I get my hands on, more videos of that'll be coming as well. But one of my biggest things is that print and cut too, not pulling that paper off of here. That's amazing. So exciting. Let's see. I can cut vinyl with the Cameo 3, but that, okay. Thank you so much, Alicia. So you can, I don't know how far back, but yes, just in case you're curious, if you own the previous models, this is something that you could do before. Let's see. Welcome to the Besties DIY with T. Welcome, welcome. Oh, I didn't even see that. I missed it. DIY with T. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining. We're so excited to have you. So make sure you join us on Friday where we're going to make our turkey Thanksgiving wood round. So I'm super excited. Also, once again, while this is going, I'm going to remind you guys in case you're just now coming in, if you purchase your machine already from me or you do purchase your machine, you have all the way till November 6th, probably even till November 10th. I'm going to host all week long a free webinar where I'm going to teach the software. All you have to do is email me, and I'm going to pop that up really quick so you've got the free webinar. If you purchase my machine, the link is at the very top of this chat here as well as in the description. But you're just simply going to email me here, give me your name that you use to purchase your machine from that link. If you purchase from Amazon, just screenshot your, which is the link that I have below because it's Mimic. I'll be able to see that as well. Once again, this will be replayed so you guys can check it out. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and drop that. And let's see here. Hi, I'm from your nearby neighbor. Oh, how exciting, from Arkansas. Hello, Renee. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Jess. We've got hey, Carol. Hello. Welcome to the best. Okay, I think I've got all of that caught up. Do you guys have any questions so far about the Silhouette Cameo 5? Is it something on your wish list? Are you thinking about getting the Portrait 4 or even the Curio 2? Or maybe you're just one of my Cricut peeps and you're just here to check it out. Let me know in the comments below. So Cricut doesn't do it to add a Cameo knob. No, Cricut does not do matless cutting unless you have their smart materials. And they do not do matless print and cut. By the way, I've had an epiphany. I need to write it down before I forget. But I had an epiphany. Let me try to see if this is going to work. I probably should have checked it so we could have done a repeat. But it's okay. Let's see. See, I think I need just a little bit more. Oh, no. Okay, it's good. All right, so I'm just going to do this. There we go. Perfect. Let me start to weed some of this. So I had an epiphany the other day, and I can't tell you because I want it to be a surprise, but it's something I want to test with print and cut. That's all I'm going to say. It's something I want to test with print and cut and sublimation. That's all I'm going to say, which we are doing today. In a sense, we are doing a Caesar Easy Subli project, which is sublimation. I'm trying to make sure this peels without And once again, thank you, Diva Watts, for being this month's. Last month, we had Tara Reed. She gave us a free file. We had Maple Dot Designs the month before. So I'm working with designers to bring you guys those SVGs and PNGs each month. Now, we are working on stuff in the background that we're hoping to bring to the membership as time goes along. So just stay tuned. Lots of fun stuff coming. All right, I'm gonna I think you guys can see me, huh? I don't know if we want to we want to drop down. But yeah, let me drop it for a second. And we'll just kind of weave through here. But either way, I had an epiphany with this print and cut I wanted to try. So those cut settings were perfect. So one thing I had to remind myself is, I know I just was playing around with this with the Curio 2 and the Portrait 4, is that they're different, you know? So this pressured, so that was absolutely perfect with this cut setting, which I think, did I do the glossy one on this one? I think I did. But the one thing I noticed, it seemed like the force was down a little bit. Definitely on my wish list. I don't understand what sublimation is doing stuff while. Well, just stay tuned. We are going to be going live now. Now that we could do the lives, more lives to come. Who wants the lives back? Raise your hand. Let me know if you want the lives to stay on the channel. So if you want the lives to come back and you want me to have my lives once a week like I used to do over on Design Bundles, comment down below so we can make that happen. I was trying to find my weeding pen. Nope, we're not going to do that. Sometimes I like the weeding pen better for smaller pieces like this, but I've almost got it, so we'll just keep on going with it. Let's see here. Tara Reed. Artist always. Oh, yes. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I love quiet. Yes, it's so quiet. And that's the thing, too. So the difference with the Silhouette Cameo 5, as well as the Portrait 4, is that they are quieter than before. And you guys can hear it. It's definitely much quieter. And that was my thing before, is using Silhouette on the channel, was it's so loud to try to record over that and stuff like that. But I'm really getting into Silhouette Studio. I'm really starting to love it. And they really sold me this year. They really did. They really hit it out of the park. So I think Silhouette is finally, if you guys don't know my backstory, when I started years and years ago, it was when Cricut and Silhouette first came about. And I was trying to figure out which machine I wanted to go with. Everybody was going with the Silhouette. And I was too nervous. Cricut made the software just too easy. So at the end of the day, I ended up being Cricut. And then I was just full-fledged in since then. Like I said, if you guys have had the Cricut Imagine, you know, we go way back. We go way back. We had the Gypsy. Who had the Cricut Gypsy? Oh my gosh. But anyways, but now this year officially, Silhouette has me sucked in, hook, line, and sinker, guys. So if y'all want to see more tutorials, stay tuned. We got lots of stuff coming. You guys have to check it out. I like the lives. Yay! Hello from Newfoundland. And I have to read way over here, so y'all guys don't judge me. Let's see. Yes, live. I would love live once a week. I really look forward to them. I think it's so much fun. Now, also, if you guys are a bestie, I am going to be bringing exclusive. There will be exclusive lives only for the besties. So the besties usually have like early access to my videos too, but right now I'm kind of behind on stuff, and they're just so sweet to me to be patient. But usually besties have early access to videos a week prior and stuff like that too. But like I said, with the besties, there will be lives that won't be access to anybody else. But there will be lives for sure. We are coming back. Like I said, if there's enough of you guys and y'all are loving it, we're doing it. Okay, I think I've got all of my pieces weeded out. So now we're going to take our transfer tape. Put extra pieces stored for later. All right, I'm going to drop y'all down just like that. And in the meantime, we'll take a drink. Let's see. I still use my Gypsy with my expression. That's awesome. Oh, coming through. Yay. Let's see. Do you think it's faster? Yes, definitely faster. That's why whenever you guys see me, I had to slow that thing down. It was too fast. This thing is crazy fast. That was insane. And I only had, where this cut out, that was on a speed of 5. So imagine. It's 144% faster than before. Let's see. Okay. So here we go. We are going to, now once again, if you guys are watching this, even if you're watching it on the replay, this is my first live, so I'm just kidding. It's a mess. I'm running it by myself. Okay. Hopefully eventually we can bring somebody in here and run our lives for us, which would be my Agetta. I would definitely be going back for her strong. She was my bud from Design Bundles. She was my girl. So I definitely would be going back. Hopefully, eventually, we can bring her on board to help us here. All right, so here we go. We are going to drop us down, and we are going to take our little squeegee here and pick up our design. All right. And once again, all of these supplies that I'm using today are linked below. So let's go ahead and peel this off. There we go. And then I'll jump y'all back. Here we go. We're going to bring it up here. By the way, I met Stacy from Diva Watts, Hannah. I wanted to switch their names around. Hannah from Wispy Willow Designs, and many more. Sarah Hurley. So many girls while I was up there at Silhouette Studio, and they are amazing, guys. They are absolutely fabulous. The most sweetest people you will meet in your life. Now, Tara Reed, we're besties. We chat on text message all of the time. I have met so many amazing designers along the way. Not only the people that I've worked with, some designers, but recently I have met so many. But like I said, that Wispy Willows and Diva Watts I met at Silhouette Studio. All right. I even got to see over at so we're at this Silhouette Summit. I got to meet Lauren from Maker's Gonna Learn. She was over there too. Tanner didn't get to make it, but I did get to meet Lauren. I want to say Lauren, and she was so sweet. She was so kind as well. All right, so there we have it. I'm gonna drop it down so you guys can see how cute is this. So I opted to go in with that paint and the wax, but once again, she does have it designed out. If you wanted to do the entire thing with vinyl, you definitely could. And this is linked below if you guys want to find this file. Let's see. Yes, she's definitely one of the best for sure. She'll be evening all from the, let's see. Evening all from the UK. Is that? Oh, thank you guys so much. Welcome to the Besties. Oh my gosh, we got another one. Welcome, Carol. Thank you, besties. See, this is where my besties are absolutely fabulous. Thank you guys so much for helping out. So, Carol, welcome in. And you see how fabulous they are? They're so welcoming. Welcome in, Carol. Thank you so much for joining my besties membership. You're going to love it. Make sure you check out that community tab back there so you can get your turkey file so we can get ready. And also print out your silhouette pet settings so you'll have that as well. All right, so now that we have our sign, this is so cute. I feel like I missed, that didn't, did I? I was like wondering if I didn't weed a piece right here, but I'm not sure. Either way, how cute is this? I love it. It is so pretty. What do you guys think about it? Now let's make our bow. I'm going to show you guys how to make a super duper easy bow. Let's see. Welcome. All right, let me grab my zip tie. You guys get to see inside my messy cabinet because you got to do it while you're live. All right, let's see here. We do have, I am going to be doing a studio tour. I've been promising you guys for years, and I'm finally going to be making that happen very soon. Now, you guys let me know in the comments. Should I use, let's see here, the red plaid? So see for the bow, red plaid, or should we do black? Ooh, that black looking good. You guys let me know. What do you think? Red or black? Why am I not green? Oh, Kelly, you are green. Yes, you are. So your name, it may not show up to yourself, but you are green. I promise you that. Let's see, Kimberly. Let's see. I am late. Hey, it doesn't matter, Kimberly. Anytime you show up. Thank you for the welcome. Okay, you guys are so sweet to everybody. I'm right back there. Okay, there we go. So far is everything. I think we've got black so far. So far, I think everything's going smoothly. You guys let me know. Have I had any sort of lags? Does it sound okay? Let me know. Ooh, I've got a red and we got red and black. I feel like there's more blacks though. I'm really feeling that black. All right, now let me show you guys how to make the most easiest bow. Y'all ready? All right, we're gonna take the black. So what we're gonna do is you're gonna take your ribbon. These are 2.5 inches, Hobby Lobby. All right. So what we're going to do is we are going to just fold it over, however big you're wanting your loops to be. Okay. So you see that? I've just got it folded. I'm going to tuck that underneath there and I'm going to fold this under. So I'm just kind of looking at it, figuring out how big I want my loops. I may bring that maybe right about there. Okay. Once you've got that going on, Now we're going to go ahead, and we could be twisting, honestly. So we're going to twist, right? We're going to twist. We're going to bring it back around. If you have a Bodabra, you can use that. But this is for all my peeps that does not have a Bodabra bow maker. All right, so we've twisted. We're coming back around. We are going to, I'm trying to think. Right here, we're going to twist it. All right, we've twisted it again. We're just keeping the loops the same size, right? There we go. So depending on how many loops, so say, for example, if you want 6, 3, 6, right? If you want 6, then you are good to go. If you're wanting 8, then you're going to keep going. So we're going to twist it around. So every time you get back at that center, go ahead and twist. All right. Perfect. And I think I just need one more. All right. So that's going to give us a nice, really full bow. So now we're going to trim off that excess. There we go. You can use string. You can use whatever you want. So 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. You're holding the center. You're going to take your zip tie. These little bitty ones, I don't know if I linked them down below or not. If not, I'll add them after the fact. You're going to go through here. We are going to get that in there. These mini ones are the best. You know where my husband's an electrician, and he had them in his work truck. And that's the first time I ever took them. And then I used all those. And obviously I've ordered multiple times on Amazon. You get so many, like hundreds. All right, there we go. Now, we're going to trim it. Perfect. And then now we're just going to fluff. So you're just going to be taking those. It's best to have like wired ribbon, honestly, if you've got some of that wired ribbon. And you are just going to go around here and fluff that out. And that was super easy. What do y'all think? Was it easy? Or are you already confused? But at least you can watch it on the replay. You're just fluffing it, all right? Now, if you wanted to add something in the center, you definitely could. If you want to do like a regular type of ribbon, you definitely, whatever you think. All right, so I like it like that, figuring out where I want my placement. I'm going to take my hot glue gun again. If you want to do the magnets, you can get magnets from the Dollar Tree. You would glue a magnet on the back of this bow and then a magnet here. And that way you could, and I'm doing the part with the zip tie right here, by the way, guys. So that way you could change out your bows. So if you wanted to have the option to change it to red or black, you could do that as well. So now we're just going to hold our bow in place. Let's see, it's working again now. Bows are, like I say, I'm getting an error message in the chat. Red unless you have a dark green. Let's see, bows are my weakness. Not whenever Crystal Ann's going to help you out. I promise. Sorry, I'm late. I will have to watch the replay. Yes, you will, darling. I promise you, you will love the replay. And what I love about the replay is because where I've made all my hiccups, you can fast forward. All right, so I think I've got it good enough. How cute is this? Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed. I love it. Now, for the little ribbon, whatever you want to do, what I like to do is I get this twine, but I didn't get it before I started the show. So what I like to do is take that twine. You can get some from the Dollar Tree that has the wire in it, and then just kind of get a piece of that. You could keep it back behind here if you're not wanting it to show, or if you want it to come up. You could take a smaller piece of ribbon and glue that as well, whatever you would like. I like to put the command hooks on my door. But there is project number 2 with our brand new, I was trying to make sure it's good. Bring that up so you guys can see it a little better. With our brand new Cameo 5. How cool is that? So that was vinyl, that was matless. Oh, I hope you guys love it. All right, so let me move this one. I think I'm done with my hot glue, but I don't know. We may need it for the next one. Let me go ahead and pop you guys back up here. And we're going to get ready. Let's see, the bow looks perfect. Thank you so much. Let's head back over to Silhouette Studio and move on to our next one. Here we go. I'm trying to stay on track because I have so many to cover. I was trying to look to see how long. Okay, so we've been going an hour. Perfect. All right, so for our next project, this is going to be our print and cut with the Sublimation. Say that 10 times. We're going to be using Caesar Easy Subli. Let me get this out of the way really quick, and let me grab our next materials. All right. Here we go. So for this project, you're going to need Caesar Easy Subli. You can purchase these by the box, which I've linked you guys down below to Amazon, or you can purchase them individual from Expressions Vinyl. And if you guys are a part of my fan club, which if you're Bestie, you have access to it too, you actually have a promo code that saves you guys 10% when you order from Expressions Vinyl. All right, so now Mimix Vinyl, they also have Caesar Vinyl and things like that too. So if you're wanting to get everything in one place, just to note. All right, so we're going to use Caesar Easy Subli. If you had multiple pieces to pick up, you could use a mask. You can purchase those separate. This is going to be a one-piece design. I'm going to pick it up with my hands, okay? With Caesar Easy Subli, I know it's sublimation, but you don't have to mirror it. So the way that we print it and we're going to peel it off, you don't need a mirror. So I want to point that out right away. Okay, so we've got some of this loaded into the printer already. And then I'm either going to be putting it on one of these dish towels. I'm going to kind of hold it up to it and see. I wanted to do a pillowcase, but I thought, you know what? Let's do a dish towel. So what's going on with this design? This is a faux embroidery design. It's super trendy right now. You guys know that we're getting into embroidery right here on the channel. But if you can't afford an embroidery machine or you're wanting to get into it, you can do it faux. Okay, you can do it with your machines. You can do this with, if you want to get some printable HTV and use your inkjet printer, feel free to do that as well. All right, so now we want to set this up for an 8.5 by 11. We have it at 12 by 12. So what do we need to do? So let's go over here and go to File, Print Page Setup. Once again, you guys cannot see this in the background because, and actually, let me go to Screen Share and let's do it. So we're going to hit Stop Screen Share and we are going to share my little bitty window. Here we go. Because I need to make sure y'all can see that. All right. Double checking. There we go. Y'all can see it. So when you hit that, like where I was talking about in the beginning of it and setting those. So what you're doing is you're choosing your printer. You're going to go to those settings. Like I was talking about, see how it says 12 by 12, or you could do custom. So we are actually going to be changing this because I'm going to be sending this to my Sawgrass my PrintMate. Okay. So now the really cool thing with your Sawgrass printers is you can actually have it send it to PrintMate. Also, if you guys did not know, it's something I'm going to get into. Silhouette actually works with Sawgrass. So you can actually send stuff from your Sawgrass printer, your PrintMate, over to your Sawgrass, to your Silhouette. I know, mind blowing. Stay tuned. We're going to do that in a whole separate video. So we're going to tell it we're going to send it to PrintMate. And then I'm going to change it because I'm actually going to be doing letter 8.5 by 11, right? So everything is good to go. I'm going to hit OK. But before I do, let me stop my screen share before that just runs off. And let me switch it back to, all right, share. Perfect. Double check we look good. So you guys can't see, but I'm going to go ahead and hit OK. Now watch the screen. Hopefully you guys could catch that there. This little black line is what went away before. So that's where our print area is. So I can even come over here to our material size and change it to letter, just so you guys can visually see that. But it's changed it now to whenever I go to print this, it's going to be correct. All right, so let's drop it down. And this is another one I may have to play with my print settings because it's going to be a little bit of a thicker material. I'm going to bring this up here. So this is around a 6.5. So this is good. It's where we want it to be. And I'm going to, once again, I'm going to attempt to cut it matless. What do y'all think? We're going to attempt to cut it matless. We're trying to cut everything matless. If not, we'll print it again. So we're going to go ahead and tell it that we are using none. And then we're ready. I believe we're ready to go. So we're going to go ahead and hit send. Once again, we have our red border. It's telling us what to do. And so now we are going to go up here and I'm going to go ahead and type in heat transfer. Listen, I'm sticky fingers today. Heat transfer. So I'm going to do heat transfer smooth. That's one of the ones I've adjusted. I'm going to try it. I think I need to up it just a little bit, but we're going to try it. If it doesn't cut through, I'll hit the recut just to be safe. But here we go. So let's go ahead and come up here to print. We're going to go to our printer. And then it should send it to my PrintMate. And of course it's going to it's going to freeze on us. Hopefully it comes back to life. This is what's going to happen. Okay, perfect. Now I know you guys can't see it. It's brought it up to print. I'm sending it to the printer or to PrintMate, if you will. And it should be choosing, yes, send to PrintMate, print. All right, and I'm going to stop my screen share once again, just because I'm going to try to bring up PrintMate as soon as I get it over there. It's processing right now. If it doesn't, I'm going to see if I can save it as a PDF. And if not, this is going to be a project we'll just have to skip and come back to. It's just taking a while to send it to PrintMate. And I think, honestly, I think it's just my Silhouette Studio is really starting to freeze up on me. Okay, let's see if it went. I'll try to drop all of these down. And I'm looking for my PrintMate. Here is the PrintMate. I'm going to try to open it up and see if it went over there. If not, I'll hit print again. But once again, this may be one that I end up having to skip if it doesn't do it correctly for me right now. Let's see. Go ahead and send to printer. We're going to try it one last time of sending to printer. Oh, wait, no. Looking for printer. Oh. You know why? Look, no. I'm making sure I can see. I think my printer. Listen, if you guys aren't a bestie, you guys didn't know, but I lost power to my studio. They accidentally messed up. And, I think it's bringing it over. Nope. That's not it. Okay, give me just a second. Oh, it may be sending it. I wonder if it's sending it straight over. I think it just sent it straight to the printer. So that's something I'm going to have to play around with. So hopefully the color will look good enough. I think I had it on glass last. Because you want it to be on that polyester settings. So the way that it's supposed to be when you say send to PrintMate, you can have it custom set to where every time it's printing on polyester or mugs or whatever. So now with your Sawgrass, you can actually just send it straight over. All right, step number 2. I'm going to double check y'all guys can still see me. Okay, step number 2, whenever it comes to Caesar Easy Subly, I want to keep my hands off of these because they can smudge. I already have my heat press going, so I want to set this underneath there and let this dry for about a minute. So I'm going to do that. There we go. So all you have to do, so we are going to be using the bigger heat press today. So this is the Stahl's A to Z. It's one of my favorites. It is a swing away, but whatever. If you have a Cricut Easy Press, just hover it above it. Don't stick it straight to it. Hover it above for around 60 seconds. Now, the really cool thing about Caesar Easy Subly is you don't have to have the high temperatures. So we're not having to sublimate it at 385 degrees or anything. You're going to do it, I believe it's 311 for 15 seconds. So that's something that's really cool as well. Now, I have something for my besties. Where's my besties at? So the besties already knew this was coming today, okay? So let me double check. I'm going to make sure we've got them. Where is all my besties? I want you guys to give me a heart. So I'm going to go ahead and do that again. Let's see if it actually does it. Did it do the heart thing? It did it at the beginning. Either way, besties, give me a heart. And I know you guys are there. I see all of this green. I feel like this is all besties. So much fun. All right. So for my besties, they've been waiting for this, I am sure. Oh, yes. The hearts is so cute. I cannot believe I'm watching it backwards. All right. So there we go. All right. So for my besties. Hey, besties, what are you? Wait. I got to make sure I'm saying it right. Okay. We're ready now. Hey, besties, what do you say? All right, now my besties are going to take over. So this is going right now. So the besties are going to take over. They're going to tell me, what do you say? And so they've got that going on right now. Now, we're almost done with this. As soon as this is done, now we're going to be able to load it. Fingers crossed that it works with that print and cut. So what we need to do in the meantime, while we're waiting for that, we want to move our rollers over. All right, so we're going to scoot these in a little bit. I'm going to try it right about here. So to move your rollers over, you're just going to pop this up and it slides over. So all of these little pieces will move and you can go all the way down to that 4.75. It's really cool. So I'm going to go somewhere right about here and then we'll check it. We'll double check it. Oh, this is an 8.5 by 11. What is it? That should be good. Yes. Okay. Or by it. Okay. I think that is set to that. There we go. Stay spooky. I love it. Now, I can't tell you what it's for, but I'm going to show you the reason why we're saying stay spooky. I'm not going to tell you why, but where we got the stay spooky. The other night, we did a test live, and we made this live. It was so much fun. Let me show y'all. These are from PYD. I'm going to try to drop y'all in the comments right now. These are Sublimation. These are made for sublimation. Stay spooky. We did an all black design. One of the besties here said, hey, do this because I have an upcoming video. So stay tuned with this. I still got to wash that off. And it says stay spooky. All right, there we go. So in case you guys are wondering where that came from, there's more to the story. All right. So there's that. I think this is good. I'm going to pull it out. I'm going to drop it down so y'all can see. You know what? I think it mirrored. So hold on. I got to look at this because I sent it straight to that print mate. Crystal wasn't paying attention. I'm wondering, cancel. I wonder if I went to design. No, because I bet you my thing would still stay over there. If I went up to view, hold on, I'm going to try to flip this. Yeah. Oh, nope, this is going to do the whole thing. Let me try this again. But this time, this is where I don't want it. Let me try this really quick, guys. Hold on. So we're going to go over here. We're going to go to settings. I'm going to see if I can fix it really quick. So y'all just bear with me really quick. Always display registration marks. Always prompt cut. I want to tell it not to mirror. Automatically start with Mac. Always prompt. Devices. Manage page slice. Send to print mate. Here we go. Automatically mirror. So let me show y'all this really quick. So in case you guys are wondering, well, I'll do it in a whole nother video. When we do the print and cut, you can tell your print mate not to send it automatically. Okay. So save changes. We're going to try this again. So we got to have another minute. Y'all bear with me. All right, here we go. We're going to print it again. So print. All right. Just give me a second for that printer to pop back up. All right, we're going to print. And I already have a piece of Caesar Easy Subli in there. And so we'll just be waiting for it to print. Let's double check it. And print mate, yes, print. All right, this time it should not mirror. How I wasn't paying attention before, I don't know. All right, so now it's going to send it. So in the meantime, while we wait for that to print and then stick that back over, I would move on to the next one, but I can't. And the next one should be, we're going to work with cardstock next. I'll tell you guys that. But while we're waiting for that to send, it's going to take just a minute to process and do its thing. Let's go ahead and peek at and recap. So in case you guys are just now joining into our live, the very first project that we made was print and cut. These are, we did this with a 12 by 12. We did a 12 by 12 sheet of print and cut. And we made these really fun money cards. I'm going to drop y'all down really quick so you guys can check those out. So we made these really fun money cards, and these were cut out with that print and cut. And then our other project, just a little recap there. And I'm double checking that's in the printer. Okay. I think it should be. Make sure my printer's okay. It should be picking it up in a second. And then for our other one, we just did this really fun wood round here. I painted it. We stained it. Got our little bow on there. Super duper cute. Absolutely love it. Let me go ahead and hit pause and refresh. I'll bring you guys back up here. It's just looking for my printer now. Let's see if I did this. I know it's like I got it to print the first time. Yep, it's ready. Looking for printer. And refresh. I'm just trying to send it again. Anyways, once again, if not, we'll definitely just skip this one. I was really hoping the printer is off. Nope. Let's see. Let's try this. Print mate. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Looking for printer. I'm going to turn it off and turn it back on. And then we'll turn it back on. All right. Once this goes, it's not going to take too long. I'm just trying to get it to go. In the meantime, I could come over here looking for printer. While that's looking for the printer, we'll give it just a second. I'll go double check and make sure. Let's see. All right, so we've got all of those. Why do you have to keep commenting? Yeah, you don't have to. You can definitely stop, stay spooky. Sorry guys. I guess I should have told you guys. Let's see here. Katie just joined. Okay, there we go. Sissy Creations. They said stay spooky because we actually have, if you guys are a Besties member, we actually have something going on behind the scenes. So after this live, and actually on Friday, there's going to be an announcement. So that's where that's coming from. Let's see here. Like pause, refresh. I may go ahead and exit out and try it one more time. Okay. Weird repeat. Yes, y'all guys can definitely, y'all guys don't have to keep saying stay spooky. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go to, announcement. Yes, Tara, there is an announcement. By the way, speaking of announcements, there will be an announcement in just a minute whenever we get to Tara's designs. There is something fun with that. So stay tuned on that. Oh my gosh, Kelly, I love it. Okay, so let's see here. We're coming back. I am actually hitting print one last time. This is it, I swear. Okay. If it does not print, we're going to move forward. I could fussy cut around it, but then that defeats the purpose. So I don't really want to do that. All right. So we're going to hit print one last time. Print. This is what happens. Like, you know, you only get one chance. One chance is going to print and then it's not going to do it again. But I know it's not going to be able to read my stuff. Okay. In the meantime, while that does its thing again, I'm just going to double. What printer are you using? So the printer that I'm using is the Canon 9500. I have it linked down below. This is a craft printer. You can print 11 by 17, but you can do 12 by 12. And with it being a craft printer, it actually has installed designs, so complete pattern paper, so you can print out your very own pattern papers. But you guys know that there's so many designers that create patterns for us on all of our favorite places we like to shop for our designs, whether it's, you know, design bundles, Etsy, etc. You can print your very own like scrapbook pages or whatever you want to do with those. So I've been wanting it for a very long time, and I finally took the spurge. So it's been available for years. I've seen it on like HSN, QVC, whatnot. I finally purchased it on Amazon, and I did, like I said, I linked it down below. And Carol has that one. Yay! What do you think about it, Carol? Okay. And it's still looking for my printer. I wonder if, let's do this. Okay. This is, I swear, this is my last go. I think one thing that I could do as well, and it could be that I didn't, printmate. Settings. Send to print. I'm going to actually choose my 1000. Okay. I'm going to, you know what? Actually, we're not going to choose the 1000 because then it would change to the, let's see. There we go. I just have to deal with it. Let's see. Printmate. Let's do quit. And I'm going to reopen Printmate. This is the last go, but we're going to have to just skip one of our projects. I hate it. I feel like I've already wasted 20 minutes trying to even do it. We're going to stop it. And then I'm going to refresh it one last time. Oop. You know what? I think what could be happening too, I may have a million of those in the background. I'm dropping some stuff. Hold on, guys. One page. It said pause. Oh, okay, because I paused it. Refresh. Looking for printer. This is its last chance. Okay, it went away, so I'm wondering if it went to the printer. There we go. We're going back to silhouette. Okay, I think it is. Yay. Okay. Lord have mercy. All right. Here we go. So it should be correct this time. Thank you guys so much for your patience. Once again, we're new to lives again, so we're going to have hiccups, and we did. So it'll be okay. It will be okay. Thank you guys for hanging out with me here. Thank you guys so much. All right, here we go. Yay, and it's correct. So now we've got to dry it again. All right. And it's only got to take 1 minute. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and recap some stuff, okay? So if you guys purchase your machine from my link, which is at the very top, it's pinned up here in the comments, or is it this way or is it this way? It's pinned in the comments section at the very top or in the description. Whether you purchase it from Mimic Vinyl or on Amazon from Mimic, which should also be linked in my description, you're just simply going to you're going to email me at Crystal Ann. You can totally make that.com. It's right there. You're going to email me here to let me know that you purchased it. Just tell me the name that you used to purchase your machine, or if you purchased it on Amazon, send me a screenshot. And in November 6th through the 10th, I'm hosting a free webinar all week long. We're going to go over lots of Silhouette Studio. I'm going to teach you guys all the way through. There's so many classes all week long. And then we're going to have a class dedicated to just going over the features of the Cameo 5, the Portrait 4, the Curio 2, etc. It's going to be an entire week of fun. So make sure you guys definitely check it out. But like I said, it's a free webinar for you guys that have actually purchased your machine from me. All right, so we can go ahead and hide that one now. Here we go. We've got that. I think we should be good. All right. Now let's go ahead and load it. We're going back over. So I don't need a screen share. I have my material set to where I want it. So I'm just loading, I think. I need my thing so I can click it. Okay, here we go. We're going to hit cancel. And we're going to go back to send. I have it on okay, I think everything is good to go. Now, once again, I may have to repeat because I'm playing around with my settings, okay? I've not cut Caesar Easy Weed with this machine. All right, so we're going to load it. So far, so good. And now we're going to go ahead and hit send. We're going to see, I'm going to tell it to send as is. It knows I'm using, like HTV. So it's wanting to ask me. And I'm like, no, just send it over. All right. So there is that. Perfect. So we're going to see how this works out. Now, the one thing is with the Caesar Easy Subli, when you first print on there, it is sublimation ink. So those inks are wet. So you really want to be careful and make sure you dry them like I just did. It's going to intensify the colors, number one. Number two, these registration marks with those rollers, even if you have it on the mat, is going to smudge them. So then your machine's really going to struggle with reading those. Speaking of registration marks, Silhouette has actually even improved with all of these newer model machines, their registration with the way that it reads using holographic, reflective materials. It has just all around updated and upgraded, so it works even better than it did before. So if you guys missed my Silhouette Portrait 4, let's see what's happening. Let's see, failed to register. Let me make sure I did choose none. I did choose none, so we're going to go ahead and hit, oh, you know why? It's stuck it all the way out. It is on, I did none, 8.5 by 11. Let's do this just to be safe. Hopefully, well, hold on. Hopefully it doesn't change it. I don't want to print it again. Let's see, cutting mat. I'm going to go ahead and put auto. We're going to go back to send. I'm going to put it on the mat. Okay, so we tried it without the mat for this one, and it just went all the way through. So I'm not too sure what the deal is with that. So I'm going to scoot that out of the way. So here's the first time we're using the mat, and that's okay. We're going to load it on here at the top. Just like that. I'm off just a little bit. So I'm trying to make sure I get it nice and straight. So bear with me. And I'll even drop y'all down so y'all can see a little better. All right. And so just trying to keep this nice and straight. There we go. Whoop. There we go. Perfect. Okay. So sometimes I'll just kind of hit it like that because these inks can still stay wet. So we are ready to load it. So we're going to come back up. We're going to adjust those rollers. Right there. Let me check it. And oh my goodness. I'm like, I think I can go over one more. There's like these little notches. Oh, you know what? Oh, because I never pushed it out. I was like, what's happening? Perfect. Okay, now let's try it again and see if it can read the registration marks. I said they've upgraded and then watch it not read it. All right, so here we go. We are going to go ahead and hit cancel because I've already printed it. Let's see. So we're going to go ahead and hit exit because it's just telling me right now that it failed. And so we are ready. So we're going to go ahead and hit send. So we're going to try it again, this time on the mat. Now, the one thing I can tell you of what happened is it pushed it out of the machine. Let me make sure. Oh, send as is. We don't want to mirror it. Send. So it pushed it outside of the machine. So the machine couldn't even pull it back in. So I need to figure out what is going on with that. Sometimes, do you guys ever order your vinyl? So say, for example, you order it in the rolls like these, and you actually measure it, and it's not even 12 inches wide. Have you ever done that? So you get your thing here. All right, let's see if this one, for example, does that. So this one's actually 12 1/4, but sometimes I get them and they're like 11. So I was wondering if maybe it was just off a little bit with its material. I'm not sure. We're going to have to figure that one out. So I think it's reading again. If not, I'm hoping it's picking up those lines. If not, I'm going to show you a little hack. After I say here and tell you that they've fixed the registration. Now, if you guys, I was actually showing y'all that before. Registration failed again. Here's our hack. You ready? All right, so we're going to unload it. So but like I said, it even spit it out the back. So I don't even think it could do it without it. All right, so we're going to drop you down. And for our little hack, we are just going to intensify. So what's going on? These are not dark enough. Hopefully I didn't get that too far off. All right. And we've got one more. That was a little wonky. We're about to find out. If not, we're going to skip this one. But that's how we used to do it. All right. We're going to load it again. Perfect. And it could be because this is one thing I was thinking too, just to say it, send as is, send. Part of the registration right now that we've put it on the mat, when we sent it over to Silhouette to the printer, we had already told it there was no mat. So it actually had brought it down just a little bit to let it know so that way I had room to grab. So I'm wondering if the registration marks in itself are off. So I would have to reprint once I told it that we had it on auto instead of none. So that could be the issue. And we're about to find out. So let's see. It's reading it again. So I definitely do. I think that's what's happening. But I definitely do not want to try to do it again because I feel like we've lost like 30 minutes on this one. So I'm just letting it finish out its thing. And if it does cut it, it does. If not, it won't. But I really do. I think that's my mistake. Somebody can comment and attest to it maybe in the comments. Since I changed my mat, yeah, that's okay. Registration fell. Perfect. Okay. So since I changed my mat, it's not in the correct spot. But I definitely don't want to try it again because I feel like it's not going to send it to the printer. I say that and I start sending it to the printer just to try it. But what I can do is set this one and move on. And if we have enough time, we can always come back to it. There we go. And okay. So I'm sending it. If it prints, it prints. It don't, it don't. And we are moving on to our next one. Here we go. Oh, okay. I have to wait for it to finish sending its little thing. So for the next one, in the meantime, I'm going to get stuff prepped. I wanted to show you guys, though, if y'all watched my Silhouette Portrait 4, we did these really fun holographic stickers where they're like a glitter. So we did these and they die cut so good. I did a die cut sticker. And so these are a ton of fun. Check out my Silhouette Portrait 4 in case you guys didn't for these, but that's something that you guys can do as well. The registration was really, really good. I do want to attest to that with that holographic stuff. Okay. So here we go. Now I think that is looking for a printer. So I'm going to leave it alone. Just let it work in the background because the really cool thing is I'm going to make sure that you guys can see. Hold on one second. Like, where did you guys go? Here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and present. We're going to share our screen. Windows. There we go. Perfect. I think we're back in action. Let me make sure we are. Okay, here we go. So we're going to go back to design. I'm going to just leave that page alone. So we're going to scoot on. So next project here, we're doing a really fun paper craft. This is the money dome. Is it money? Candy dome? Candy domes. This is a Santa Claus candy dome from Tara Reed. Now, the really fun thing about this is Tara is going to actually donate it to, do a giveaway for one of you guys. One of you lucky crafters are going to get a chance to win this one right here. So all you simply have to do is hit Santa. So type the word Santa in the comments below. Anybody can enter, Bestie or anyone, right? So this was from Tara. She wanted to give away. So at the end of this project, I will pick somebody. You don't have to keep, you only have to do it one time. Just say Santa. And so I'll go back and we'll pick a winner here in just a bit. I'll actually, if Tara's here, I'll have her announce something, but she'll have us, you'll email me at that same email address. I'll pop it up in a minute. So enter Santa. Here we go. So for this project, this is going to be cardstock and it's multiple layers. And we're going to do this one without the mat. So I'm going to get this guy out of the way. And we are going to move on to our next one. And so I'm using a mixture of cardstock here. So I am using the Nina cardstock. It's one of my favorites. I'm using some colored out of there. And then I'm using a piece of that white that we did for the that print and cut project we first did. So I'll have to run that twice. The other cardstock settings were good when I used it the other day. So it should cut through the first time. So what we want to do is I'm going to tell the machine that we are going to be cutting, let's see, cutting mat is going to be none. And then I'll change the materials here in just a bit. So for now, materials. Okay. So for now, let's start off. So I'm going to go ahead and scoot the white piece over, scoot our gray. Let's start off with that red first. All right, we're going to get our eyes, the black, another piece of white. Got that gray down here. Just making sure I'm getting them all the way off my mat. And I do think I'm sharing right. Just making sure, double checking. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. I know that this live has probably went longer than I really wanted it to, but obviously we had some hiccups. Okay, here we go. So we're going to do the red piece first. Perfect. I'm going to get it up there. And we're actually using a 12 by 12, so I'm going to start with that. So we're just going to try the 12 by 12 first. So we're going to go ahead and I'm actually going to scoot it down just a little bit, just to be safe. We're going to hit save. I'm going to choose cardstock plain. I'm leaving the settings. Everything was fine when I used it before. And so we are going to go ahead and load it. So here we go. I'm making sure. Let me go ahead and do this because you guys know all I'm going to do at this point is hit send. So we can go ahead and remove that so we can save everything. Cardstock. Bring it down. There we go. There we go. We're going to load that and we're going to go ahead and hit send. So I'm going to attempt to cut this. Now, once again, I've not cut cardstock with this particular one. So it's, once again, interesting. Hopefully everything goes, I mean, we did the white one, but not this same cardstock I used on the portrait for. So fingers crossed, everything goes smoothly, but I'm really excited. If this works out really good with this, I may have to change it back just a smidge since I'm matless, but we'll find out. It's really, really exciting. Now, I like the way that the roller bars and all that. So once again, I keep saying it is you could do matless cutting before. So if you had the older versions, you could do matless cutting, but now they have up their force, their pressure, the roller bars. It's a quieter machine and all of that stuff. It just works a whole lot better, if you will. And so we're going to check this out. So these are the things that really excite me with the silhouettes. The print the cut like we did, whoop, and it moved, and it moved. Okay, so the point with this matless cutting was careful. Okay, it wasn't bad. So the way that this is supposed to, so we may have to change it back just a smidge, is it holds it for us, like you guys see with that first project. So this one, we could actually bring back the cut settings just a bit. So since it moved, I'm just going to use my scissors. I'm not going to recut it because we're going to be doing several. So for the next piece, I'm going to come back and change my, either the force, I think the force. So we're going to very carefully just do this. My Santa's not going to be 100% perfect, but that's okay. But you guys can see that, right? We did that. Not bad for our first one. There we go. Perfect. Look at it. That's awesome. Let's get that so you guys can actually see him. Ah, there he is. So cool. But when we do this, like I said, the biggest thing is we want it to stay intact. So I'm going to bring back just a little bit. So I think I'm going to, I love thank you so much, Arlene. Okay, let's see. Did I miss anything else? I don't think I did, but let's keep going. So I'm going to go back to add to stage. Let's go back to our next one. So we're going to go back to design. I'm going to move my red one out of the way. Now let's do our white one. I know the white one's going to be okay because we did it earlier, and I'm going to probably have to run it through twice. We're going to find out, especially with this one right here with the little intricate. That's going to be interesting. So we're going to find out together, right? So I have it on none. We're going to go back to send. And I'm going to leave it because I'm using that thicker white, like I said. All right, so here we go. We're going to remove us. Loader. All right. Yeah, because I would be interested with it being a little bit more intricate. All right, there we go. Send and send. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so we've got our first little piece here. So cute. And then we're going to see how that's going to work. So this is a little bit of a thicker cardstock. But what I wanted to try too, I'm really interested in whenever it comes to those little bitty pieces, matless, or at that point, do we do do we go ahead and do the matte at that point? Is it going to be too much for the machine to try to do the little bitty, like his little eyeballs and stuff like that? At that point, we may want to move on to the matte. But that's where that electrostatic matte is going to come into play for our papercraft projects. That thing is so unreal. It is so cool. If you guys have not seen where I demoed some of that on that Curio too, or even from the show where I was live at the show, you guys have got to go back and check that one out. All right, so while that cuts, I'm just going to peek back over here really quick. See if I'm missing anything. I have not made candy domes yet. Oh, you will love it, Lori. Let's see. So good to see you on a live again. Thank you so much, Tamika. I'm so excited to be back. I have both Curio 2 and Cameo 5. Yay, on your brand new Cameo 5. How exciting. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and unload, which, let's see. Okay. Oh, why did I do that, Christo? I forgot because we weren't going to. Let me see if it's actually, hold on. Uphill down. I want to say, I mean, I just still would not. Like, I want to go back. So I wanted to hit repeat on that. Let's do it one more time. Y'all don't hate me. But this is still that repeat. This is that repeat button, right? So it's already there. All we have to do is load a new piece. Load it. And this is what's super exciting. This is a feature that we lost with the Cameo 4. So if you have the Cameo 3, you remember the repeat. So we're just going to hit repeat. So with that repeat, I didn't have to go back into Silhouette Studio or anything. I can do it right here on my machine. So if I'm making multiple candy domes, if it's the same thing, like these right here, I could just keep inserting more and more paper. This time I'm going to remember not to discard it. So we are working together as I dial in and get all of those cut settings down for us on particular cardstock and vinyl and all of those things. If you guys are a bestie, you guys have that free printable to fill in your own. I'm actually going to go back and have a pre-filled out one as soon as I really dial all of those in. All right, let's see. I'm glad you're back too. Thank you so much. Hello from Virginia Beach. I made 32 globe candy domes for a baby shower. So that repeat button saved bacon. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Now, Tara, did you pick a winner yet, or do we need to pick a winner for the Santa? If you'll go back, Tara, if you'll go back and read and pick a winner and just put the name there for us, that would be awesome. Now, this time I'm going to hit the repeat again because, once again, this is thicker cardstock. Yay, Carol. Yes. Miss Becky had my cancer surveillance app, and so good after January appointment. I go every 6 months. Oh, my goodness, Carol. Well, we are praying for you. Let's see here. We're getting close, but thank you guys so much for hanging out. Once again, we're just barely coming back into it, so I knew that this live was not 100% going to be perfect. I didn't buy a book. No, that's perfect, Tara. I just didn't know, so that way I could announce. Yes, praise God, DIY with T. Yes, yes, yes. But we will be continuing to pray. All right. Let's see. Like I said, I'm not even professional. Drinking water. I'm sick. And all of the things. So hopefully this goes really good. Now with my next ones, I probably wouldn't do so many projects at one time. Especially, I wanted to go in never cutting with this, not really using it, and being able. I'm trying to see if that actually did it that time. I just feel like I need one more time too. It's like it's. Hold on. No, let me see. Hold on, I pulled that guy off. What? I keep trying to show y'all like I have the camera down there. So this guy came out. I wanted to see. I think it's good. I wanted to see with intricate cuts like this too. Is how, because it's made to hold it, like I said before. I'm like, how does something like this work? Is it gonna work good enough? Let's see here, Tara. April Davis, congratulations. All you're simply gonna do, I'm actually gonna come back up here really fast. And I'm going to drop that down. So April Davis, congratulations. You have won this file for free. You're going to be able to make your very own candy domes. Thank you, Tara, for hosting that giveaway for us. That was awesome. So if you will email me, I will actually either Tara will send me that file or I'll actually pass your email on to Tara and she'll email you herself. I'm just carefully pulling this one off. And actually, you know what? Since I know that it's working good, let's go ahead and cut out our other pieces so we're not wasting time. And you know what I just did? Did I read out the wrong piece? Maybe. I think I tore off one of the wrong. No. Maybe we're keeping that piece. I don't know. I'm fixing to figure it out. But in the meantime, I think this is good to go. We're going to unload it because we obviously did it the first time and we can continue to do this in a second. Let me go ahead and move on. Let's do our next one. We are going to add this back over here. Okay, so let's move on to our next one. So move our white out of the way. Whoop. Yeah, get that out of here. Get that out of here. I need to look. I'm like, I literally think I just pulled. Nope. That's correct because I need to pull this. How would that work? Hold on. I'm about to get that in just a second. This piece right here is gray, and this is also gray. So we're going to do these together. Now, I'm going to tell it, I'm going to go back to, I was doing this on Sin. I'm going to go back to design, and I'm actually going to tell it that the media size is letter, because for this gray, it was 8.5 by 11. So I need to get this back up in here. I was thinking they could possibly fit in here together. I'm like, everybody get in there, and they're fine. I think it's going to work together. So we're going to hit send, and then we are going to go ahead and load it and send it. Okay. Let me go ahead and come back over here. Once again, I'm a team of one. So I am used to. It has a thing where it can fill the grooves of the. I just pinched it on my paper. It has grooves so it can fill when you're moving that around. You can feel where you're at. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead. And this one was the other cardstock. I wanted to back up just a smidge. So let's do blade depth of 3, but let's do a force of 15 just to try it. All right. And then let's go send. Just because last time that red one came out, you know, we want to try it and see if that works out okay. We're going to try it now. All right. So in the meantime, I'm going to continue to pop this guy out. This is still not like where I want it for some reason. Like whenever I cut, I mean, it is. I mean, Crystal's just being picky. So where it holds it, because earlier they popped out. If I would kind of bend back and forth like that, but because of my shape, so when you do that, it pops it right off, right? So you just have to get a spot going first. Oh, you know what? I got to hit send again. Now, fingers crossed. I'm going to bring us back up. Fingers crossed that that was good with that force, changing that force. Okay, right now it's doing our little, I think our little lines for being able to pop out the candy. And now definitely check it out. Tara has a lot of these little candy domes created. She has some really fun ones for the goldfish. It is, it's a goldfish bowl. It is so cute. And I have to, if I lose this camera, I'll have to come back. We're almost done here. Once again, if I had it to where it wasn't awkward, like the other, like square, it was so much easier because you want to do like a bend and then it just pops itself off. Fingers crossed. I can already tell that my paper is still, I bet you the blade depth, I'm kind of holding my paper very carefully back here. That blade depth probably needs to come back to a 3. I think it's on 3. It needs to be at a 2 because it's just cutting. Because this is a really thin cardstock compared to this white one. You're fixing to see. We're going to go ahead and unload. And I'm going to be losing pieces over here. Cut this down. You guys can check that out. See, this is when you're working with regular cardstock, and it's not excessive, like the white one. This is the cardstock that you're going to find at most craft stores. Look at that. Is it awesome? That is so cool. So stinking cute. I'm so excited. And it's got our little cut line for us. So that's going to be our back layer. All right. We're getting those there. We've got this little guy here. And then we've got our mustache. All right. So regular everyday cardstock is going to work so much better than if you're trying to get a really high end. So like this cardstock right here, I already know y'all are going to be wondering. Once again, it's Nina, but hold on. It looks like this. So you can get them an 8.5 by 11 or 12. So this is a 12 by 12 for those. It is 65 pounds. And I was going to see, I want to say this was 100 pounds. I think so. So just to kind of make a difference there. All right. So here's that. So cute. We're going to finish pulling that one out. So we're going back in. So add back in. Oh, I can take that off. There we go. Perfect. All right. And then we are going to remove. All right. And remove. Now I want to try, and I'm going to try the black. I have no idea if this is going to work. So we're going to take, and we are going to try to cut this out with these little pieces. And I want to bring this down to 4.5. I'm trying to make sure. 1, 2, 3. I think we should be good right there. I'm going to go ahead and see. Let's go to design. I'm going to tell it that my media size is, let's cut it down to a 5 by 7. Okay. So now let's go ahead and hit send. And now let me trim down a piece to 5 by 7 because I want to try it. All right. So we've got our paper trimmer. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see me. We're just going to trim this down. And my body, oh, it's like now that I've been in it for so long, like my body aches. Okay. We're going to scoot this out of the way. We're going to bring this in. And here we go. 5 by 7. Here we go. And we're going to go to a 5. Perfect. All right. So now let's adjust our rollers over here. All right. So I think that should be pretty good. Okay. We're going to load it. So you guys see that's a little piece of paper. We're going to find out if it will be okay with these little pieces. So let's try it again. So I'm just going to leave it at that same, that blade depth. We'll play around with that later. I'm going to double check what you guys can see. Oh, you know what? I didn't even show you guys. Hold on. I forgot I had this way up there. So hopefully you guys can see me. I brought the rollers down and I've inserted just a little piece of 5 by 7. I didn't even have it to where you guys could see me. Sorry. All right, here we go. So now I'm going to go ahead and hit send. I'm actually leaving it at the same, that same cut settings. And if we need to, we can try it again. I have another piece, obviously. But I'm very curious, even down to the little bitty pieces, of how that works. Isn't he so cute? Terry did such a good job on him. He's so adorable. All right. And I didn't have a piece of white cardstock that I wanted to use, so that's why I just went with this, not thinking anything about it. Let's see what we got. Oh my gosh. And I should have, let me look. Oh, I'm going to see if you guys can see them. Can you guys see those? Look at that. All right, let's check it out. Here we go. Oh my gosh. And these are little bitty pieces. This is craziness. Look at that. No mat. I don't have to pull this off of my mat and worry about it tearing. Hold on, I'm trying to pop it this way. I'm trying to be careful not to tear it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. They just pop right out. Look at it. Oh my gosh. How awesome is that? I think you guys can see that on top of, look how little those are. They're so little. Look at those little bitty glasses. I mean, come on. That is awesome. I'm gonna set those down so you can see. And then when it comes to the little bitty eyeballs, one, look at that. And two. Is that not insane? What the heck? What in the heck? That is so cool. Okay. Amazing. I'm mind blown right now. Anybody else? That one right there just freaking blew my mind. That was amazing. That is so, so cool. Okay, so let's go back over here to at the stage. I think I have one last thing, right? Yes. And what was that for? Wait, did I already cut that? Wait, hold on, Tara. Let me know. I'm like, what did I do? No, I think I did, right? Because we cut the gray. Yeah, I think we cut everything. Okay, let's put it together. I think we did. Okay, no one judge me. I think we did. All right, here we go. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and remove. I think I cut everything out. I think that was everything. So it's just down to this little guy right here. And I'm very, well, no, I'm just going to try to get it. Once again, because I've got that thick one. I'm like, bear with me, guys. I'm almost half determined. It would have been so cute to even have those as like a little. I'm trying to. Okay. I'm just going to. I know this is not the way that Tara had it designed. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to go back that. I know you guys can't see this, but I'm hitting that back button. So, oh, you know what? I did. I forgot a piece. I forgot the nose. Okay, we've got a pink nose. And on top of that, I didn't even pull out a pink for that. I wasn't even prepared. Okay. Super cute pink. And we've only got one more project to go, guys, so it's not bad. All right, now the next one may take a little bit of time, too, because it's fabric. So we're going to be playing around with it. All right, 5 by 7. All right, perfect. There we go. And we are going to load it. Load. I think you guys can see all that, or did I end up bringing you guys back? No. Okay, so there was a pink piece that I forgot, so I'm actually sending it right now. Send over. Send. Okay, so we're going to cut that out really quick. I think I got everything. Tara's probably yelling at me like, no, you didn't. Let's see. Let's see. It's amazing. You definitely put the matless cutting. Yes, I did. And that's what I thought would be perfect for a design like this to show. If I was making something like this, I don't have to sit here and fuss with, and then here's our nose. Crazy. That's insane. That is so cool. All right. So if you guys owned the Cameo 4 or the Cameo 3, is that something that you guys used? Was cardstock? Did it work very well? I'm very curious about it. I'm very, very curious. Let's see. Do you? Oh yeah, the pink nose. You noticed? Yay. Okay. I think Tara is probably going to correct me. Let me go back. I know you guys can't see this, but like I said, I'm going to do the undo button for my design. And I may even actually go back to design. Go to design. If I can get over there while I finish this up. I was trying to see. I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to go to File, Merge. And I'm going to go to Downloads. I'm in the background. I'm trying to confirm my own self. All right, here we go. Just so I can see. Okay, so I think this whole piece was supposed to go, but I think I messed up somewhere whenever I was pulling on this. So I may only put in, because I think I tore off a piece that wasn't supposed to. So we're making it our own. Okay, so Tara, I am actually hijacking your design and I'm making my own because I messed up. Okay. I get to points too where I'm like, you know what? Okay, let's try this. I actually have. I want to try it. Well, it's probably going to do the same thing, but we're going to find out, guys. Y'all bear with me. Y'all are probably like, Crystal. Okay, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do one more time. I'm going to try to just cut it out with this one right here. This is like an off-white. and it's kind of speckly. And I want to see with that intricate of a design if it would punch out better if I had the correct cardstock, because we have to test it out. I mean, it's just, it's to do. It's to do. All right, we're going to get that out of the way. We are keeping in the white. And there we go. Oh, you know what? Actually, I needed to go back over here. Boom. There we go. I need to come right here. There we go. Are you guys like that? You're like a craft perfectionist, if you will, and you just can't stop until you're like, I want it to be correct. All right, perfect. Now we're going to hit send. Wait, hold on. Okay, I already did. Okay, let's try it one more time. Like that. And if not, then we'll keep this guy. But because it's a little bit harder to punch out, I mean, I'm not even keeping the correct pieces. I'm just not content with that. But we'll have this as backup. Okay. Whoop, nope. Oh, and you know what? I was too far over. Pause. Okay. I think that's gonna work. Let's see. Yeah, that's gonna work much better. But somehow I messed up. Just enough to hold it. Note it, because I'm not too sure what I did, but we're just going to send it. Send. And send. There we go. I think I have it correct. Okay. So we're going to have this as our backup piece, just in case. Thank you guys for being patient with me once again, for all of my little hiccups. Okay, there we go. Because I was thinking if all else fails, I could have saved it and just kind of had it like that. There we go. It's not the best, but it's an emergency piece, okay? All right, let's try it. Perfect. Okay, here we go. So let's check it out again. So if you use the correct cardstock and we punch it out, all right, so we've got our mustache. Perfect. So this piece right here is supposed to come out, this little, and when you bend it, like you get like a little, it's hard to explain, it kind of like releases it. And so I'm trying to get all those pieces out. And I promise you, this is definitely going to go by really fast. So I'm just going through and I'm completely removing this guy right here. All right. So in the meantime, you guys let me know in the comments below, are you guys still working on Halloween projects? Are you guys working on Christmas projects already? I still have so many more like Halloween projects I wanted to bring to you guys. If you guys have not checked out Tara Reed's channel, go check it out. She made these fabric ghosts the other day. They are so cute that you guys can hang from your ceiling. Oh my gosh, adorable. But definitely head on over to Tara's channel. You could just click on her name and it should take you straight over to Tara's YouTube channel. But she made these really cute ghosts. But there is still so many like Halloween projects I would love to show you guys. But I know for my channel, like I know I have to move on. You guys need to have materials early enough and all of that fun stuff. I may have to glue that back in. I think I tore one off. So for the channel, I have to move on to Christmas stuff. But I definitely want to know if it's something that you guys are still working on. All right, so I'm going to go back and we're going to clip that little piece right there. Okay, so I think that's good. And I'm just going to have to put this little piece back. And I'm going to do it right now. So I'm bringing it back up here. I've got all of my things. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and keep you guys down for just a minute so we can start to piece them together. So with this project, you're going to have your cardstock, right? All of your cardstock pieces. And you're going to have, I didn't even tell you guys, like all of your stuff. Here we go. You're going to need these right here. I have them. I believe I linked them down below. These are ornaments that you get that are split in half, right? So you normally fill them with stuff and then you put your little string or whatever. So we're only using half of it. So you can make 2 of these candy domes with these. Then you want to fill it with some really fun candy. So like, for example, Tara had filled it with peppermints. So that was a really good example she had showed with peppermints. I'm actually using, let me show y'all really quick. I'm using sugar-free Jolly Ranchers, and I've got them in like a pink that almost looks like a pink and a green. So it'd be like a red and a green, if you will, like this. Okay, so that's what we need. So we need those. Then you can use your hot glue gun, or you can use any other type of adhesive that you would like. I'm going to keep this. I think that's the piece I need. So in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead, and we've got a few pieces here. I've got tape runners as well and little glue. So let's put this together. So for this, I'm actually going to use this. It's one of my favorites. It's Tombow. I forgot to link these down below, my little runners, but it's the Tombow glue, and I think you guys can see all of that. All right. So step one is just attaching our paper pieces. There we go. See, this is much better. I'm happy because I'm using the piece correctly that I want to use. We're going to very carefully line this up here. So we have the cutest little mustache. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And then I'm actually going to do this just to make sure I can kind of see you guys over there. I've skipped Halloween and Thanksgiving and jumped into Christmas. I agree. Now, if you need a Thanksgiving door wreath and you guys are a bestie, we're going to make one this Friday. We're actually going to be live to do that. Perfect. Okay. So we've got our little mustache. Look at how cute that is. We're going to set it aside. And I'm actually going to go ahead. I think at this point I can go ahead and attach it here too. So I'm going to use a tape runner on this one. I'm actually going to get it on this piece here. Okay. But I have really enjoyed hanging out with you guys live today in crafting. I really do miss it. I hope it's something that you guys want me to bring back to the channel. It's something that you guys enjoy watching. Once again, it will not be this long. They will not be this crazy. It's just, I'm just now getting back into it. But yeah, I'm really, really excited about it to be a part of it. Now, I think I probably should have this pulled up so I can actually see it. Fine. I think I'd already moved it anyways. Either way, I think it's fine. I think we get to roll with whatever we want to do. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead. I got that piece. This is going to go on here, which can go ahead and happen now. I think all of these pieces. I'm going to go ahead and attach it. So the easiest thing is going to be is to go on the back side of this red. So once again, this design is linked link down below to our winner. Make sure you email me so I can send you over that file. But I do have this linked down below for you guys so you guys can snag your very own. But these candy domes are so much fun. And they have them. They have, Tara even has a turkey one for Thanksgiving. So if you want to do that and put them on for like the placemats and stuff, they're just a ton of fun. So I highly recommend y'all check those out. Okay. So there's that piece. Okay. And I guess I could do this. Maybe you guys can see it better. Here we go. And then we are going to get our eyes. And so I'm wondering, it's like, where is I had these little tweezers, but I lost them. So we're going to, hold on. We're going to use these big tweezers that are made for fabric. Okay. Get a little bit on the back. I love paper crafts, and I've really noticed, hopefully, you know what? I bet it's smart to put glasses. We'll do this. We're gonna wing it. I love paper crafts, and I've noticed that they're really starting to trend this year. So I noticed that a lot of people are starting to get back into paper crafting and making cards and all that stuff. So I'm really excited to see that. All right, so let's see here. Now, if you guys here on the channel, what do you guys want to see? What are you guys here for? Do you guys watch Sublimation? Do you guys like to watch anything I make? Do you guys like to watch my Cricut videos? Are you guys excited that I'm bringing the silhouette on board here? I know I've had a lot of requests for so long, and it's finally happening. So I'm super pumped about that. But yeah, let me know some stuff that you would like to see. Look at that. Is he not the cutest Santa in the world? And I don't know if that's correct. If I did, once again, something wrong. Let me double check something. Let me do this. I'm going to undo. Trying to put it back together so I can actually look at it. Oh, I forgot to put his nose under there. I'm sure Tara was yelling at me over that. Okay, so that is correct. So we're going to go back here so I can see. Making sure I'm seeing everything. All right, so the one thing I did was this nose should be under here, but since the glue is not totally crazy right now, I can actually get it under there. So we're gonna get a little piece of on there. Okay. Perfect. Oh my gosh, his nose is adorable. That was probably too bright of a pink for him, but it's all right. He's okay. He don't mind. He's not complaining at all. He's actually rooting me on if you can't hear him. Okay, so these will be perfect again for teacher gifts. You know, if you need a last minute gift or somebody that's super hard to gift, you know, just students, whoever, this is just a great gift to fill. You can fill it with some money and some candy, whatever you want to do. Now, Tara, I don't know what, like, listen, me and Tara do this 2 different ways. And I'm trying to even remember how I did it last year because when I do my candy, like she has a whole thing. I think what she does is I think she gets her candy like this. And I want to say she glues this down first and then glues this piece on. Where I say here, and I like to actually glue it to this first. I'm telling you what, we're both on, I wasn't even showing you guys. So she actually likes, I think, to glue hers to this piece first. And I actually like to glue mine to the back of this. Whatever works best for you, okay? But this is just kind of what works best for me. So you can kind of get your little candy dome in there. Get your candies. And I may even do it like this time. All right. And so I'm going to actually even get like, I'm going to get a little bit, you know what? I'm not even showing you all down. Okay. I'm going to get a little bit of adhesive on this little tab. And then I'm kind of getting some all the way around here really quick. Okay. I'm going to push that up. Just kind of getting it there. Did I get all my candies? I think I've got everybody in there. That's good. All right, perfect. Use whatever kind of candies you would like. And then I'm going to pop this on. But before I do, I'm going to run around it with a little handy dandy tape thing. These ones right here, in case y'all are wondering, these are just Tombow. I'm a sucker for Tombow. You guys let me know, what is your favorite brand? Try to avoid this piece. That's where you're going to have a punch out. The kids can punch the candy out. What is your favorite adhesive? Is it one that's just on sale? Oh, gosh. Crystal Ann. You know what? It's okay. We're going to wing it. Well, you ask yourself, how are you going to wing that, Crystal? How do you fix something like this? You know, when you put the adhesive on the back, how do you fix that? You know how you fix it? You're going to take 2 seconds and cut out one more piece. It's going to be okay. I promise. All right. So we are going to head back into Soul. Just because it's such a quick one, I'm just going to do it because, like I said, it's seriously going to take me 2 seconds to do it. All right, we're going to hit send. And we're going to actually use this. It's not going to be the gray, but it's going to be okay. Okay, perfect. And then we're going to hit send. I'm going to try to attempt to cut that one more time. All right. Okay, just because, like I said, that's a mess. I want to see what you guys are saying about it. Let me go over there and see really quick. Let's see. I see we've got laughing. I really enjoy your Cricut projects with iron-on and vinyl. I'm a Cricut user. Yay, I'm so excited for that. And we actually have the Cricut Joy Extra coming, so stay tuned for that. I got videos on that too. Let's see. I have a school bus candy. She has a school bus candy dome that is so, so cute. She has so many. So y'all make sure you definitely check those out. Let's see. I don't know why YouTube is kicking me off. Oh, I hate that. Let's see. Put it down on the bottom. Put it on the top. I thought about doing that. Oh, yeah. Tara was telling me to put it down. I'm telling you, she does it a whole different way. And she says the way I do it is harder than it should be. So hopefully, you know what? See, I don't know what I did with that. Hold on. Let's do a 12 by 12 sheet. Because I got off here. Hold on. And at least this one is really quick. Oh, there we go. At least this one is such a quick one to do that it does not take no time at all to cut out. And we're going to be able to hit repeat job. I'm so excited. That's new for me. I'm so excited because I had the Silhouette Cameo 4 and the Silhouette Cameo 4 Plus. So it's new for me for the repeat job now. So I'm really, really excited for that. All right. And then we'll wrap that up. Now, since it has taken me so long for this entire live, I'm going to come over here so you guys can see. We've been going live for 2 hours. I really hate it to cut it short, but I'm not going to do the fabric today. So stay tuned. We are actually going to come back. So next week we will come back live again and we're going to do the fabric. I really, really want to do the fabric, but I really hate to hold y'all up for 2 hours. Okay. Because we are going to have to attach the heat and bond to it and everything else. And I don't know if my cameras are going to hold up to time. So I hate it. I really, really hate that I did not get to do the fabric project with you guys. Let's see here. I'm here for whatever you want to teach. Oh, thank you so much, Emily. I walked away. Did you answer my question about the ink for the Canon? I did not. What question did you have? All right, let's see. Okay, so we are going to, this was such an easy one. That's why I'm saying we're going to just do it again. All right, this time let's make sure we're doing the correct side. Okay, Crystal. Yep, there we go. And so now we're going to go, let me drop y'all back down and let's try it again. Okay. Just because I know we're going to have hiccups on that fabric because I'm doing the rotary blade as well as the regular one. So like I said, come back. We'll do this again. Probably going to be on this. I think we'll do a Wednesday again. And we will continue to test our test. So here we go. So we're going to pop that down, smooth everything out. Here we have it. Oh my goodness, how cute is this? Is he not adorable? He's so precious. I love it. So make sure you guys definitely check this one out. I'm actually going to add, I don't know if my hot glue gun's still, I had it off track there. Let me add a little bit more adhesive. All right, there we go. But he is so stinking cute. I love him so much. You guys let me know in the comments, what do you think? And see, like with the red and the green candies, but you could do like a red bubble gum, the little circles, the red and white, the mints, those little chocolates, Lindor, I think it is. Those would be really cute as well. I'm so glad that you guys are loving this. Did I pop my camera up? Okay, making sure you guys can see. How cute is he? But this would be like perfect for a card as well. Like I even almost feel like there should be an attached, like it should be a card that opens. But right here on the back, I'm going to show y'all really quick in case you guys have never made these. I'm not going to tear mine because I want to keep it, which I guess I could show you on this one. But I can't now because I stuck it to that. But you guys can kind of see that pokes in. This is a peel tab and they would be able to just peel it open. So it makes them like a ton of fun. These are perfect once again to pass out to teachers, office gifts, the bus driver, whoever. This would make a great gift for. So I'm really, really excited about that. But testing in general for the Silhouette Cameo 5 is amazing. So their cardstock plain cut settings, you do not need to make any adjustments, which I think we did end up backing up on the force just a little bit to 15. I think we did. It's perfect. So those are really, really good. And that was a 65-pound cardstock in case you guys are wondering. For the 100-pound cardstock, I just ran it through the repeat twice. So we will actually bring that force up. So that's something that we will dial in on that one. So that was really, really awesome. So you guys seen how those cut out. As for the vinyl project, it came out gorgeous. This is going to be my faves. Look at these. I mean, it's like a whole combo. It is so stinking cute. I'm going to move this out of the way. Once again, I'm so sorry that I did not get to show you guys the fabric cutting today. And we are going to be testing that with the regular blade as well as the rotary, like I said. This is one I did on another one, but to give you some Christmas ideas, where is my... What did I do with the one that has the money in it? You've already lost it, Crystal. Okay, well, oh, right here. Seriously, right in front of me. And then we have that cute little money holder, but I'm going to drop y'all down just so y'all can see these guys together. So our Christmas projects, just a little recap of what we got going on. These were on another one, but what else did we have? Because we didn't get to do our print and cut either because it was a hot mess. She didn't want to come through there. But Those came out really, really cute. Those were a ton of fun. You guys let me know in the comments below which one is your favorite. And then also let me know if you guys are going to be recreating any of these projects, whether you guys have the Silhouette, the Cricut, whatever die cutting machine you have. I know that I even have some Brother Scan and Cut followers here, and I really appreciate you guys, and you just come for the inspiration. So even if you're not trying to figure out if the Cameo 5 is right for you, and you needed some inspiration today to make some really fun Christmas crafts, I hope you even just found some inspiration today. So like I said, I hope that you guys are going to get out there and get crafted. Punch a hole and use the gift tag. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Punch a hole. So Tara said, punch a hole on this and put it on the gift bag would be really cute too. One thing that I think that would be really cool too, and I know me and Tara has talked about it last year, was you could cut out. So say, for example, I'm going to show you really quick because I could do a really quick improv. Okay, is that what you call it? Let's see. I'm just going to do like a real quick just to kind of make some sense. Okay. So say, for example, I had this, right? And I was creating, I'm going to show y'all really quick. This is just a messy version. Okay. This is thinking outside of my brain. I'm going to take a cardstock. I'm going to cut it down to size. I'm going to fold one side over. I'm going to fold the other side over. I would add adhesive glue to these two right here. And I would glue it on here. Obviously, I'd have it cut down to size. And you'd be able to put a gift card in there. You could also even take, which I would take like a punch or something. And maybe have it rounded. And have it like that to where it would have a gift card in it as well. I'm just saying, thinking outside the box. Tara, maybe we need to add on. Just saying. That's what's whenever you're friends with a designer and you're like, hey, I think you should add that. So much fun. Let's see, the money holder. We got the ink for the printer for sublimation. Ink for the printer to do sublimation. If you're asking what ink I use a Sawgrass. I use the Sawgrass UHD Sublijet. If you're asking for an Epson, if you are going to convert, I recommend using either, what is it? Oh my gosh, I can't even think of it. There's two of them, StarCraft and Cosmo ink. Those are the two that I always recommend. Let's see here. What do we got? Thank you. I'm so glad the, let's see. I'm glad to see content on the Cameo 5. Currently deciding between the Cameo 5 and the Romeo or so. Yeah, see, I don't have the Romeo or the, either one of the Caesar machines. My only difference for me, like I haven't went in for Caesar just yet to bring to the channel. I feel like it is a little bit more advanced. It's definitely more of the way that you've got to lift the handle. It's kind of like how the StarCraft Solo is, as well as the Graph Tech. I think it's more industrial style, the way that you have to load it. And I think it's a little bit more complex. So that is the only reason why I personally have not dove into it. I do love the Cameo 5, but I can't attest to a Caesar. I have had a few people here say that they love it as well. So I know that a few members can talk to about that. I didn't hear what she wants me to do was grabbing links. Oh, Tara, what I want you to do, okay, this is big enough for a card holder. Check this out, okay? So I was showing them, like, if they took a piece of cardstock, they could make it on their own, but if maybe we had an add-on, right? So I had them fold over the sides. We could add a little glue, have a little dip, right? We could actually attach it to here. So we could put a gift card, like a thing. Is that not genius? Which printer do you have? I have the, so if you're talking about the craft printer, I purchased the Canon 9500, the TS Canon 95. It's a craft printer. It is in the description below. So if you click on my video and click on that description, all of my links are down there. You will see that printer. If you're talking about my sublimation, I own the Sawgrass SG500 as well as the 1000. But if you're talking about this is brand new. I just unboxed it with my besties live. When did we go live, guys? I can't even remember. Just a couple days ago, we went live and we tested this out. And well, we didn't test that. They just see me unbox it. But I love it. It is made for crafters. It has designs stored in it to do full print and cut sheets, which is amazing. Great idea. Need to make sure. And let me see. I'll show you real quick just so y'all can see it. I have it on a little cart down here. And then we'll start wrapping this up. Hold on. Bear with me. I'll try to read what comments I can. And once again, with my unprofessional self, I'm so dehydrated. Okay. Heavy. Let me drop this down. Right here. Let me see. Oi. this is my baby. Okay, this is my new craft printer. So I have a little cart down here. I'm fixing to show you. I purchased it on Amazon too. I'll link it below. They're like 20 bucks. The cart, I actually purchased one inside. Now I have one out. This comes out like this. So cool. Touchscreen and all that. So you can pull this. So it's got a tray on bottom for regular, but for your 12 by 12 and your 11 by 17, it's back here. Okay, so you load your 12 by 12 sheets here. But inside here where your touchscreen is, you have built in full pattern designs. But there's so many, like of your favorite places, wherever you like to, whether it's Design Bundles, Etsy, wherever you purchase your designs from, we have pattern paper like crazy. So we can make our own, make really cool stuff. Now, I will say, I'm gonna tell you right now, this has been on my wish list for so long. I'm just like you guys. I'm not rich. I save and wait until I can get stuff. So this is one that I've wanted for a very long time. It's been on my wish list and I finally splurged. It is $199. And I'm not going to lie. I bought this thing on payments. So Amazon offers on some items like 5 payments. And so I have this on a 5 payment plan. That's how I've got mine, but I do love it. I'm really excited to finally, you see a couple of people have it. I know years ago, I seen it on HSN, QVC. So this is nothing that's like brand spanking new. Let me scoot it up and I'm going to show you my cart that I keep it on. So I plan on for video wise, because this is my new one for stickers and stuff. I'm keeping it right here beside me. So these are $20 and they look so cool. I was telling my besties, I didn't get to show them, but the quality is amazing. You put it together yourself and it's 20 bucks. I bought one inside so I could keep it under my desk. So I have this set here and this is just right down here on my stand. All right. Oh, I have it backwards. Wait. For it. All right. So then I can kind of scoot it around and that way I can work with it in my space, but you can store it. So when I'm not using it, I'm storing it under here. All right. Let's see. Okay. I think I have that. I have the ET27. So if you're talking about the, yes, the Echo Tank, let's see, 12 by 12 or higher. Yes. So this printer right here does 11 by 17, but you can do 12 by 12 sheets. And so I wanted it personally because one of the things that I wanted to do, especially even with Cricut, like with their new bigger print and cut, I want to try that, but I wanted to try it here. I wanted to try it matless. So there's things that I wanted to personally bring to the channel as well as my own personal life. But I know everybody can't afford, but even so there is multiple printers to choose from for bigger, what do you call it? Bigger pieces of paper. So with print and cut, you know where they have the big cutouts for like birthday parties and all that fun stuff. I really want to get into all that. Let's see, me too. I have the Hippo and Cosmo. Yes, so I've heard really good things about Hippo. I have tested another one here from Amazon, but I can't remember. Yes, Hippo, Cosmo ink, and Starcraft ink is the ones I've tested. The reason, if you guys don't know my reasonings on the Epson Echo Tank, if you don't print on them consistently to keep those lines clear, they will clog and you can't unclog them. So that's why I had to trash mine. But people that actually use them all the time, or at least print once a week or so, theirs will stay alive. So it's, yeah. Let's see. I wanted one, sadly, in black. Okay, but I wanted let's see. The white one. Are you talking about this? So yes, the white one I think is coming shortly. Then the pink and the marble, which is gorgeous, they're coming, I want to say December, January, somewhere around there. Same thing with that, the Cameo 15. That one is going to be a little bit later too, and I think it's only going to be white. You can purchase separately the electrostatic matte, which will, if you want to see anything on that, check out my other videos because I did show it with the Curio too. But yeah, you guys let me know. What do you guys think about it so far? Do you guys use original colors? It's so expensive. If you're talking about like for this right here with my printer, I was talking about that with the Besties the other day. There's actually a knockoff brand that was for the all of my colors for like 40 bucks, and I was going to try it. I do nozzle tests weekly. I do not print. Yes, nozzle check. Yes, Carol. Yes, yes, yes. All you simply have to do is a nozzle check and it will keep it alive. And see, for me, that's where I'm really struggling. I asked you guys if you guys wanted me to convert the Epson Echo Tank, that bigger one, to do it with the DTF ink. My only holdback, I almost purchased it and I'm like, Crystal, I'm going to spend $600 and I'm going to, because I really love that I can just use my sublimation. It's going to be a fail for me because it's going to clog because I'm not going to use it enough. And so I'm really I recommend it. If that's the printer you want to go towards, you could definitely do it. But here on the channel, I don't know if I'll end up bringing it. All right, let's see here. I think that was pretty much it. Does anybody else have any questions? It's already been 2 hours and 22. Don't forget to email me, April, to claim your free file. Once again, to recap, little quick recap here. We got 3 of them. I've got to figure out my Caesar Easy Subly situation. We'll try that next, right? So these, and then our cute little money holder here as well. Don't forget, I do have these linked down below. Our dear friend Brittany sells these over on Etsy. Definitely go support her. You get a bunch of them, I think, for like $4. I highly recommend you grab them right now because they sold out so fast last year. Nobody could get their hands on them. So if you plan on making any money cards this holiday season, go snag these from Brittany. All right, so I think that was pretty much it, right? Let's see. Do you think the Cricut will ever make print and cut 13 by 19 for people with the, it's very well possible. Very well possible. You are so welcome. Let's see. The Canon, yes, and the 5+ in white. I don't think I would use the DTF enough. I plan to use the hack. See, that's what I'm saying too. I think honestly, for what I'm trying to teach here with the hack, it gives you both worlds. It gives you the world of it gives you sublimation and the DTF. So I think that's where I personally want to stay. But I will say Yamation is selling the inks. So they have came out. So you guys know we use them with the powder and the thing. They are going to have ink. So if you guys are curious about that, Yamation is. I love the stream. We'll rewatch. Hasn't there a whole... Okay. Yay. Thank you so much, Alicia. Thank you for all you do. All right. So I will see my besties on Friday. We're going live to make our Thanksgiving wood round. Get your supplies together, girls, because we are going to have an amazing crafting time. Thank you guys all so much for hanging out with me here. Come back next week because we're going back for round 2. Bye for now.